Don't even know who that is.
Oh, okay. L Dub and L Mars for not streaming for 2 months. So LU Mars. Yeah, I just unloaded so much right now. I'm not gonna hold you. I feel great. I feel amazing. But NBA season is here. We were just on the panel. Fire episode. Amazing episode. Was just listening to Krishan Rock's song that been going crazy online, and that thing just get me a little bit hype. I'm not gonna hold you. But I hope my guy Real Talk is here. Let me send him the link.
Who's Krishan Rock?
You don't need to know that yet, Mars. You're too young for that.
Better than Taylor Swift?
Hell no.
Okay.
No.
I'll stay out of it.
But yeah, don't worry about that. You don't need to be invested in things like that yet. But yeah, I've seen a lot of people saying Katie's washed. Seen a lot of people saying this after one game and everything. And I'm just sitting here and I'm ready for these debates and talking points and see what people are saying, bro. So what you feel, Mars?
I'm just curious why you hate Devin Booker.
You think Devin Booker's I'm not gonna lie, I'll never forgive him for the
I don't think Devin Booker's better than KD, but I'm curious why you hate Devin Booker.
I'll never forgive him for that Dallas Maverick series.
But you like Luka, so why are you mad at Devin Booker for your guy winning?
No, it's the fact that he got locked up. Shout out to Teddy Hart. NBA has more all-star caliber players than ever before. Should they further expand the all-star roster spots to preserve historical integrity? A few years ago, Russ didn't make the team while averaging a triple-dub. Meanwhile, even BJ Armstrong made it once. Appreciate you, Teddy Hart, for the donation. I think that's
definitely appreciate you.
Yeah, I think that's a very good that's a very good stance to take, actually, Morris. How you feel about that?
No.
No?
But I get why you're saying it. Because back then there wasn't that many good players, so the best players made the All-Star team. But as someone who doesn't care about the accolades, doesn't bother me who makes it and who doesn't. Now, for the players, it means something, which I guess now it gives you an extra incentive to be in the top 24. But as long as it's not positionless, is All-Star game positionless this year? Or is it just all NBA teams?
I don't know. Chat,
as long as it's not positionless, people are going to miss out regardless of how many people you add to the team, because one position is always going to be more stacked. So if you want to try and make it equal opportunity for the best players to make it, you're going to have to change how it goes all around. You're going to make it positionless, abandon the same amount of people from each conference, and just have the best 30 players in the league or whatever. But as long as it's East versus West and then position locked, well, backcourt, frontcourt, people are going to miss out. And
I seen Gilbert Arenas talk about this, about the accolades and guys not making all-star teams, right? And when we're holding these guys and comparing them to each other, and this is what I do. Actually, I agree with Teddy Hart where there needs to be more all-star considerations, because just because a guy is in a pool of players where there's how many players are in all-star? 15, 20?
I thought it was 24.
24? There's 24 guys. There's 24 they're the top 24 players, and they're extremely great basketball players. I mean, we playing in a league where, oh, look at this. Look at Are you doing this or is Lo doing that?
Who's on that?
Oh my god!
I didn't press anything. I
didn't KD hating today. This is
I'm not gonna lie. Lo saw the title and said, "Yeah, let me come hate KD."
That's disgusting. That is so disgusting.
You didn't realize that? Lo saw the title and was like, "Yeah, this is my time."
Go ahead. Let's set the stage, man.
First off, Dub, you were fucking disgusting this morning in that Trae Young argument.
I don't want to hear this.
That was so egregious what you were saying. And Mars, let me tell you something. And Chad, I want you to let y'all in on something behind the stage, right? So me and Dub, right? Dub does a Trae Young underrated video on his channel. Dub calls me. Oh my God, we may have to talk about Trae Young being underrated and da 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 da. I mean, he did lead a team to the conference finals and da 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 da. And then he gets on the panel today and shits on Trae Young. I don't know, bro. The title of his video is literally Trae Young underrated. What the hell are you on today, buddy?
You know, what did I tell you, real talk? I said that this season I was hoping for him to correct these things. If I'm still seeing the same exact thing that Trae Young was doing last season, with and without DeJounte, with and without the coach, and it's the same inefficiencies, I can't defend him no longer. Damn, Lo,
the nigga is 5'9.5". He's asked to be the volume scorer on his team.
I'm not doing this. We admit I'm not doing this.
What do you say?
Wait, Dub, you watched one game?
Yeah.
Wait, did you watch the game or
I watched the game and I gambled?
How'd you watch? So you watched the Heat game and the Hawks game at the same time?
Yeah, you just keep flipping through.
Oh, so you didn't watch the game? You were keep paying attention to the game.
Yeah. So yeah, for sure. So you keep flipping through the channels, and then you get a feel like you got some possessions here, go to the other possessions, and then you just keep going back and forth.
But one game is enough for you to take back the week ago when you said Trae's the most hated and disrespected player in the league.
I have a lot of anger.
But one game isn't enough.
He sold a parlay, right? He sold a parlay.
Oh my God, bro.
He for sure sold my parlay.
Yeah, cool.
For sure sold it.
Right.
1-3. Are you kidding me? I needed 2. But still, I'm tired of
waste 20 minutes of my time.
If he continues this, my God, like, come on. If he continues this, real talk, can you defend him? Can you defend him, real talk, if he continues this?
I already know his little ass gonna be inefficient.
I'm about to say, why is that news to you?
Like,
that's what I was trying to say for 20 minutes.
No, because I'm expecting him, Lo, to play on the level of what he was playing at in 2021. If he's playing on that level, I'm fine with it. I'm chilling.
What is he though? But what if at that level? What type of player is he? Is he like a top?
He's like top 15 to top 10. Well, he's still top. He's close. He's closer.
He's 15 to 20. I don't know.
He's top 20. He's top
15 to 20.
Not top 10 to 15.
You struggle to make the argument. He's top 15.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not tripping off it.
Is Trae Young ever going to be better than a top 15 to 20 player in the league ever?
If he's performing like the way he was doing in 2022. I think you can't make an argument for some people because he was giving. Hold on. Stop. Because he showed me that he can do this. He showed me that he can do this in 2022 with nobody being there like that. It was really just him giving you 28 a game on the best shooting splits he's ever had in his whole entire career. That's who I think Trae Young can be. I'm comparing him to that standard in which he's shown me. And I would expect with him having DeJounte Murray and you mentioning Quinn Snyder being there, moving him more off ball, that he's not going to be relatively the same in which he was doing before he had any of those pieces. We need to have some expectations. He gave us the standard in 2022. As long as he's playing to that standard, I'm expecting that. Are you listening?
This right.
Are you listening? Are you listening to perform similar to what he was doing in 2022? Like, how many times you claim it? People don't listen, but here you are not listening.
This right here is the problem. This is the problem with Dub's logic and why we keep telling him that you do have to like look at players on a year-to-year basis because Dub right now is holding on to things that happened 2 years ago. Trae Young has given you ample enough evidence that might just have been an outlier season. But Dub's logic,
I know,
is to hold. I know, yeah, but that's why it's flawed. So I guess we're gonna have to go through another season.
Oh, for sure.
Trae Young just ain't that player.
Oh wait, no. But then again, there's still room for him to change it, and then
of course, the same way that you're still waiting.
But the outlaw,
Kevin Durant to change back, right?
See, here you go. This is the same guy. This is the same guy. This is the same guy. This is the same guy that was bigging up KD in the regular season, but then when the postseason comes around, he shits on him. Doesn't make sense.
It look like this season, I'm not gonna be able to big him up in the regular season either.
No, can I hit you with some facts real quick? Because I brought facts today. I didn't want to bring feelings. I brought facts. KD, this is D-Book in the last 9 games in that regular season with Kevin Durant. 28.9, 4.4 rebounds, 7 assists. Last 20 games in the regular season, he was – hold on, let me get there. No, KD, the nine games with D-Book was 25, 6.9 rebounds, 3.4 assists, 53% from the field, 53 from three, 81 from the free throw line. Great splits, right? Regular season, great, right? Okay, playoffs. KD with book, and this is including the Clipper series, right, where you played well, right? 29, 8.7 rebounds, 5.5 assists.
This is why I call real talk a fake hooper.
On 47.8%
That's why I
from
call
the
him a
field.
fake hooper.
30, yeah. Keep trying to interrupt the facts.
No, I'm just
47.8% from the field, 33.3% from three, 91.7 from the free throw line. Here's D Book in the playoffs with KD. 33.7 a game.
Oh, man.
4.8 rebounds, 7.2 assists on 58, 50, 86 splits. Okay, if you want to do the Clipper series, because that's the series KD played better than, right? He actually played better in the Clipper series than the Nuggets series, right? Okay, cool. KD against the Clippers was 28.4, 7.6 rebounds, 6.2 assists on 52, 46, 96 splits. Great. Awesome, right? D Book against the Clippers, 37, 5, and 6 on 60, 46, 86 splits. This nigga has been outplaying Kevin Durant since KD's been on the team. But
so let me ask Lo something.
37 points is crazy. I didn't know he
37 is crazy.
37 is crazy.
Lo, let me ask you this, Lo. Let me ask you this, Lo. Let me ask you this, Lo. Would you there?
He's not top 10, Dub.
No, let me ask you this, Lo. Would you think that is an outlier for Devin Booker?
That is definitely an outlier.
Okay, there. So that's
first
so real
game
talk.
This season, what'd he do?
You just got cooked by
First
one.
Devin Booker averaging 37 is
37 is crazy.
I did
Yeah,
not.
But it was a bunch of non-Kawhi and PG defenders. But it is what it is. We moved.
But I didn't even want to. But Lo, I didn't even want to bring up the Denver series because that would have been the real outlier when he had those two games. So I didn't even want to bring that up. Nor did I want to bring up the worst series for KD was against the Nuggets. So I also didn't want to. I wanted to do
Devin
KD's
Booker's
best series.
postseason. That's Devin Booker's best postseason. Like,
How about this? Dub. When everyone is healthy, where does Kawhi rank? I mean, where does KD rank?
Everyone healthy?
Yeah.
I gotta see more games. I didn't like the jump shooting I seen from the Warriors. I'm not gonna lie, them shots was bricking. I was like, "Come on, bro, let me get some more time."
No, I'm not talking about making not off of one game. Exactly. I'm not saying make. I'm saying
last season,
whatever you believe they are as players.
Last season and before the season started, I would definitely have been like, KD's definitely a top 5 player. But
even when everyone is healthy,
I would consider him a top 5 player.
Bro.
Especially the last time when we see him for a substantial amount of time being healthy, he was performing at great levels that you even attested to in the regular season. The thing is,
I agree, but like there's other players when healthy though. There's other players who also play at that level as well.
And I give him the edge.
So you got Giannis, Jokic, Steph, Luka, and then KD. That's what you would have.
When healthy, Kawhi is better than KD. I'm sorry, bro.
No, but I'm just
not about. I don't know about Kawhi.
But Kawhi is better.
But they're in the same. But in my head, they're in the same tier of one another.
No, one performs in the playoffs, the other one doesn't. I don't know.
But again, how you talking about fully healthy when Kevin Durant, he went into playoffs last season, and he only played 8 games. He was coming off of injury while playing. So that doesn't make sense of an accurate litmus test of KD when he's healthy. Same thing happened against the Boston Celtics.
Was he hurt against Boston as well?
He came back from injury. Lo, things take time after you coming back from injury.
Oh, so KD has to
get a whole 50-game
runway.
It's not an accurate litmus test on who that guy is if the guy's missing games and going through complete roster changes.
No,
right?
for sure.
Okay. How is that a true measuring stick?
But in 2021 in the postseason before Kawhi got hurt, he was averaging 37 and 4. Shooting splits of 57, 39, 88, while also being a better defender. This is 2021 Kawhi, yes.
Yeah, I think that we can have the conversation. I'm giving KD the edge, but if you want to say Kawhi, I'm not mad at it. I think they were both performing at a lot. Because I think you underrate. I think you underrate the level.
Devin Booker will be playing, and they're gonna be tough. They're gonna be tough for that boy KD, boy.
When KD drops 40, we need to be back here tomorrow for open gym. And KD drops.
I ain't gonna lie, KD can't catch a break though.
Game.
Yeah,
I think KD's gonna have a very good game. So
no.
It is what it is, bro.
No, KD can't catch a break
40,
though.
I need you guys to keep the same energy, man.
KD's going to another team where both of his guards are injury prone. That's crazy.
Is Beal out too?
Yes,
Bill's still out.
He got back helmet. It's cool.
Wow.
Hey, but people were saying, "Oh, Phoenix just one game. They're just waiting for the playoffs." All right, we're already.
That's the same Brooklyn argument.
The playoffs is
Before anyone else,
argument,
this is from Marlon. Before anyone else answers, I want to hear y'all's. Who y'all think is better, KD or Book? And it's from everybody on the panel right now.
Oh, KD.
Are we starting from the top?
Just say it. You got mine saying Booker. What you saying? Booker. Real Talk's Booker. Mars is KD.
I said KD.
Sturdy's KD. Low.
Jump off.
It's KD. It's KD.
Yeah, Low. Don't be nasty, nigga.
It's KD.
Trey Ball.
I feel like Low right now. It's I guess it's KD, but
No, don't stand on your own.
You guys be hating to give KD his credit. That's crazy.
No, I'm saying I was just trolling. It's KD.
I mean, Mars, so you think he like clears him then?
I think we need to see a full season of Devin Booker as a playmaker for me. If Devin Booker's playmaking that I saw in game 1,
I mean,
for the regular season transfers for the whole year, then we can.
What is KD's other thing besides scoring though?
That he's better than Devin Booker in there.
But how much?
I guess
that's my point. How much is he better than Booker at scoring?
At this point,
He's a better defender, but just by virtue of size. But sure.
That's just the way life goes.
Even a better scorer than Devin Booker
No,
right
he's
now.
not. Not
This playoff translation. Can we keep it above,
Yes.
bro? Can we?
This is why I say Real Talk.
Yes.
Fake balling, bro.
Yes.
Yeah,
Real talk. I'm not gonna. Yeah, real talk. I'm sorry. I need more than just 2 series and a handful of regular season games to prove a guy's a better scorer. My bad.
Better this year. Fuck. I hate you niggas.
This year, it's one game. It's one game, nigga. What are you talking about? What the fuck you talking about?
Bro, y'all keep moving this fucking goalpost with fucking Devin Booker. I was saying this
What
shit.
goalpost?
I was saying this shit last year, but now I'm just loud about it now. Bro, this nigga is better than KD.
He's
bro,
not.
Y'all, I'm just early. I'm early to the party. Y'all
No,
know
Real Talk, I'm with
fine.
you.
It's fine. It's fine.
When I genuinely think Devin Booker is better than KD, I will join you in the party. But as of now, I still think he's a better player.
Yeah, he can be better at the end of this year. Real talk, he can be better. He's just not there yet. And just like what Dub was saying a little earlier, when KD's healthy, let's not pretend this nigga was not having a historic scoring season on the Nets, nigga.
Why are we still talking about the Nets?
Regular season, and
No. Brooke, no. The reason why that matters, football, because unfortunately, KD. Only reason why this is a conversation because KD hasn't been fully healthy. Period.
Thank you.
That's it.
And y'all think that anywhere near close will translate to the playoffs?
No, we're comparing to Devin Booker right now.
Okay.
No. What we're saying though is that if
last year, right?
what I'm saying is that
I don't think 55-40-90 translates to the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't think that what he does in the regular season is going to translate in the postseason. So
the same
if
way
real talk,
true shooting didn't transfer.
If real talk really is Jalen Green going to translate sometime in the regular season anyway?
That was unnecessary.
So then when real talk is asking, and especially when real talk is making assessments off of what is getting done in the postseason, I think it's safe to assume that even if he's healthy, KD is not playing like that in the postseason. He won't even play like that in the postseason with Curry in them.
Well, KD and no, he's not going to be that 56 shit. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, he's not doing it. No.
But I could be, especially considering the fact he had 29 on like 47 and 33. I could bet he's probably going to be like last season in the postseason. And I could bet on he's going to be like a 48-49 guy on like 36%. If he has a full health season and playing with some action.
What do you think? Okay, so what do you think Book's going to do in the postseason then?
I don't know. I don't think Devin Booker's replicating what he did last season. I highly doubt it.
Yeah, exactly.
Hell no.
I think it'll be.
Yeah, that was insane. That's the only reason I have it close.
I think
we still haven't seen them with Bill either. It's hard to make a judge about the postseason. We ain't even seen the whole team.
Oh, and that's the problem. It's game 2, and
Brown of the Suns, and
it's
you
game
niggas
2.
are telling me he's better than.
Real talk, that's nasty, nigga. That's nasty.
It's game 2, and it's already another KD team where all 3 stars still haven't played together.
Yeah,
It's game 2. It's not game 62.
Yeah, but Bradley, I think Bradley Beal is going to deal with injuries on and off throughout the entire
It's just
year.
weird, bro.
And they're going to
game
low
2,
manage.
like that's some detriment. Like we ain't in October.
Does he have a back injury? Because that's horrible if he has a back injury. That's bad.
It's a minor back injury.
Man, there's no such thing as a minor back injury.
No, they said he slipped.
KD's also
crazy for me
well.
to also take into account that we have a young man in his prime years right now in Devin Booker. We also have KD, who keeps having lower extremity injuries. He's getting older each year. Each year in the playoffs, we see he's not performing to his regular season level. He's not playing
that's why it's so disingenuous when you put no context on why he's struggling in the postseason.
Explain to me why Devin Booker's not better than LeBron James.
Oh man,
what?
Hold on, football.
Explain to me, with everything you've argued about KD and Devin Booker, explain to me why Devin Booker's not better than LeBron James.
It doesn't apply.
LeBron's a Laker. I don't know what to tell you.
That's so bad. That's so bad.
At least he's honest, nigga. At least he's honest.
And LeBron is aged better than KD has in the.
What's that got to do with anything? Is he in the prime of his career like Devin Booker is? Is he non-injury prone like Devin Booker is?
LeBron still offers more.
Did he translate in the playoffs?
LeBron still offers more.
LeBron don't translate. LeBron didn't translate. LeBron didn't translate in the playoffs, though.
What are you talking about?
He didn't translate in the playoffs.
So LeBron didn't play well in the playoffs.
He didn't translate.
What do you mean by well?
LeBron didn't play well in the playoffs.
He was good. He wasn't nowhere near what Devin Booker was doing at all.
Mars, I will say though. I'm saying
he played. I won't say well. Like he played good.
He played good, but Devin Booker and LeBron was
LeBron was at 20% from 3.
Okay, so talk about the other parts of this game.
Brown was hurt.
Oh, but
that's
KD.
The point.
Yes,
that's the point. Yeah, real talk. Like I said earlier, that's the only reason why this is even conversation, bro. The fact that KD been hurt. That's it. That is it.
He ain't moving me no more. Like I guess, bro.
Only time, and we're talking about the Clippers series, right? KD only started playing better when Kawhi and the other dudes got hurt because Kawhi was stripping them face-ups guard when KD was dribbling right in front of him, getting ball stripped by Russ and Kawhi.
Stripped him one time. Yep, one time.
Like, what are we talking about? KD was struggling in that series before the injuries happened to the Clippers. So let's not act like KD was just balling.
So football and real talk. My interesting question is, all right, how many postseasons? Since we talking about regressing in postseasons, how many postseasons did Devin Booker do y'all believe elevated his game the entire postseason run? How many postseasons do you think Devin Booker had?
Bro,
he's been
all of them.
Better than KD in the last postseason.
All of them? All of them elevated.
Well, 2022.
Okay. Who's been better more recently in the postseason, KD or Booker? In the last 3,
Booker been more healthier.
It's the same.
No. Who's been better? Fuck the health. Well, health matters.
Yeah, health matters a lot, nigga. What are you talking about?
Health matters a lot. Okay, including health, because availability is a thing, right? Who's been the more reliable player?
Boston was just bad for KD.
He wasn't hurt. He wasn't hurt, but Dub is saying that he needs like a 50-game runway.
What Dub said was nonsense.
To warm up.
No, I'm not saying
KD was back from his injury and played like 20 regular season games.
KD hurt last year?
Yes, with Kyrie
he just needed more games to get in the flow of things.
Oh, he got a ramp up.
Yes, that matters.
Yeah, like
you acting like that don't matter.
Like an 85 Buick. You got to warm up.
He didn't play. No. It's like y'all don't make sense. Like y'all forget how for some reason for KD y'all forget how basketball works. He didn't play the whole entire year with Kyrie Irving at all, and throughout that 22-game stretch, Kyrie was in and out of the lineup until the end of the season. The whole entire wait, real talk. The whole entire year he played next to James Harden. So of course, after a year of not playing with Kyrie Irving, there's an adjustment period, especially with James Harden not being there. Doesn't make sense.
Cool. Did you
And
pick
I
them
put
to
the
win the
Nets.
series?
And I
Did you
picked
pick
the
them to
Nets.
win the series?
And I picked the Nets.
Pick them to win the series.
In 5 games.
So
Okay,
you
And I was wrong.
everything you just
So
said.
you
Oh, God.
overrated Kevin
You didn't
Durant.
think it was going to hold
No,
him back to
I overrated the lack of continuity that those guys didn't have.
Oh man,
This is crazy.
So
That's just an honest opinion, bro. It's not KD. How is it an indictment on KD that I did not take into consideration the continuity that they didn't have?
because you thought that KD was going to be so good that he was going to overcome that continuity.
Yes.
Is KD better than Bron? Right
No, Dub. It was not because continuity. Continuity was not the reason why the Nets lost.
So Dub,
it's a part of that.
why did Devin
It's a
Booker
minor
play so
part.
good in the playoffs? Wait, time out. Wait.
A very good portion
Why
of
did
it.
Devin
Very
Booker
good
just play
portion
so
of it.
good with KD and they only played 8 games together?
Because he been on that crew for fucking years. He's been on that crew even with CP3 being out of the lineup.
It was a different team, basically. Chris Paul didn't play.
He's been with that fucking same crew with the majority of those, with those same. No, stop.
Same
He's
crew.
been.
You mean Monty Williams, DeAndre Ayton, and Vibes?
That's it. It's Monty Williams
Yes,
and DeAndre Ayton.
and he's actually played games.
Shout out to campaign.
He's actually played games when CP3 wasn't in the lineup. It was mainly him and Mikal, and he will actually know what to do and has an understanding of that crew. Like what you guys
Mikal wasn't there though, Dub.
I'm telling it. Fuck Mikal. Fuck Mikal.
You acting rude.
You acting rude. Oh my god. Who did they lose in the fucking trade? Because I guarantee you,
Mikal and Cam Johnson and Jay Crowder wasn't playing the entire season.
And the season before, they still had
three of the more pivotal rotation
they still had
players over the past 2 years.
The thing is, Devin Booker has actually played with some of those guys in some of those lineups before, so he has more. You talk about Torrey Craig and Cameron Payne, those boys use some fucking common sense, low. DeAndre Ayton, that's the majority of guys that was fucking playing. What are we talking about? No. And I know what you're doing right now. Stop. Because I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. Doesn't and Chris Paul was actually playing there too, but we can just forget about that.
Against the Suns, he wasn't.
Against the Nuggets. Okay, the point I'm just making is Devin Booker being there, at least getting some reps in with that crew, is going to matter of him understanding. But you're ignoring that because you want to push KD propaganda and forgetting how basketball works. I'm sorry, you being there, and I'm not saying that Craig and these guys are needle movers, no. But you understanding and being a part of that crew matters no matter where you go. That is a fact. That is a fact in everything, bro. But you're ignoring that because you just want to shit on KD. Simple.
I'm just holding him to the standard of a top 5 player.
Exactly.
And top 5 player. And you know what? And you would actually, and you know what's so funny, Lo? Because you would actually admit, you would use these in some of your arguments for other top 5 players when you're comparing people that you know what? This guy had this not going for him. This guy had this not going for him. He had this hurt. And you don't sit here and put these crazy standards when you're actually comparing players majority of the time. For KD, that's the only person you do that. That's the only person.
When Chris Middleton was hurt last year, and the year before that as well, I was still expecting the Bucks to get by the Celtics, even when he wasn't even there.
You were speaking for that too, Lo.
Yeah, but you didn't cook Giannis. What are you talking about?
What? I mean, what?
Whoa. Well, Giannis played way better.
Not after the
Giannis
Celtics.
Played way better in the Celtics.
Yeah, but I know. I remember he didn't cook Giannis though. I remember that.
No, he did. He Blow cooked him on the last game 7.
Yes, I did.
And I was mad at KD.
He was horrible.
And I was upset. And I
wouldn't say horrible.
I criticized Kevin Durant's game and his shot making, especially when he had like 2 for 13. I definitely criticized that.
But here's the thing with KD, there's a general.
But you understand there's more thing that goes into it.
Hold on. Let's be honest. It's easy to shit on KD, but let's be accurate with Devin Booker for a second, all right? Kevin Durant is the top 10 player in the league right now, right? Do y'all have Devin Booker as a top 10 player?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay. For everybody who said that, for everybody real talk in football, especially you, who's better, Jimmy Butler or Devin Booker? I can't hear you.
Oh wow.
I'll take Devin Booker, honestly. I'll take Devin Booker. I think Devin Booker.
I asked you your preference. I said who's better.
That's what I'm saying. I think Devin Booker's better.
Sweet. What about you, Will?
I'm standing on business. Devin Booker.
Why? Why no football? Why is Devin Booker better than Jimmy Butler? All this playoff translation, all this carrying shit. Why is he better than Jimmy Butler?
Yeah, I just like, I know what I'm gonna get from Devin Booker in terms of his offensive output. I think his offensive game wouldn't falter in the finals as Jimmy Butler's would. I know he's gonna offer the same.
Nigga, what?
What? I don't think
that wasn't around. I would have told.
I don't think Devin. I just think Devin Booker's offensive.
Nah, think about your nigga real talk.
What he offers offensively is something that
even
though Jimmy Butler can score and has shown the aptitude to score, 30 in high scoring games against Milwaukee, I just think Devin Booker throughout the playoffs.
Yeah, 37 against a way better defensive team. Go ahead.
Well, what happened with Devin Booker against Dallas 2 years ago when he was asked to
That was 2 years ago. If you would have asked me this 2 years ago, I probably would have said.
So because he has the privilege to play next to KD, he's now better than Jimmy Butler?
No, it's not necessarily because he has the privilege playing next to KD. It's just the growth I've seen in Devin Booker's game.
You didn't see the growth. You didn't see it until KD got there.
That's not true.
That's a lie.
What?
That's also a lie.
His numbers with KD versus
I'm not talking about numbers.
KD.
I'm talking about watching the game. I'm not talking
his game with KD versus without KD is completely different. His game is different.
His game is different.
His game was different.
If Dub knew ball for real, he would know that I'm somebody that considers game played, right? And so last regular season, he should bring up that Devin Booker only probably played 6 more regular season games. But I will say this: before he got hurt, D Book was cooking the league. He was cooking the league. D-Book has been very good. Great. So this notion, now has KD come over and open some things up for him? Sure. Now this year, I don't know, because I'm seeing the nigga get blitzed at half court. So even the coverage argument Dub used to try to make is Devin Booker now getting double teamed, but I moved.
Yeah, right now.
Anyway, that last game that was kind of nasty. D-Book was definitely getting defended.
Yeah. In that second half, they started sending everyone at him. That's what was OD.
Yeah, Dub and low.
And KD still
I like that. I like that side stuff. I
was like, damn, bro, it's hard, bro. I don't know what. That's why this year I will be open to the conversations if this continues, but we got to see it some more, bro. You feel me?
That was crazy.
I just appreciate how football and real talk just slid out of that Jimmy Butler situation. When they knew they was capping.
The thing
they do be capping about that. Jimmy Butler should be better.
Listen, I think they're in the same tier. So if you pick Jimmy Butler, I'm not gonna pull your leg because I think they're in the same tier of player. But I just love Devin Booker has that quick strike. Like I don't want to say he's MJ obviously, or Kobe, but
like Jimmy.
The dude does not waste time and he's efficient, gets to a spot, you can't stop him.
Like Jimmy.
You only seen that one time. You literally only seen that one time.
Just one time. I watch his game. What are you talking about?
No, in the playoffs last year.
I'm not just talking about playoffs. I'm not just talking about playoffs. I'm talking about watching his game progress over year from 2021, where we see that meltdown till now. He's gotten better. He's not the same.
Yeah,
so one season.
From 2021 till now, yeah, but from 2022 and 2023, now he may take a jump this year. We still have to see that. But he's 2022 and 2023, he's relatively the same, right? I told Real Talk this before. There was times when CP3 was out. CP3 was out on the line. CP3 was out in the lineup in 2022, and Devin Booker showed the capabilities of being that playmaker for that crew and still being the main guy in the regular season. But what happened in the postseason when they actually needed him to be that in the postseason? He fucking got locked up.
He was playmaking like Kevin Durant.
Oh my God. But no. Okay, so so what football just said doesn't make any sense. If you want to argue that as a ball handler, decision maker, playmaker, there was improvements from 21 up until last year, I would agree with you. But you said that he was making quicker movements and he was hitting his strides much quicker and faster.
I wasn't saying. I was just referencing his game in general. But yeah, he has become a better playmaker over the years. But I'm just saying I haven't seen. There's not many players at the 2 guard position that are that great offensively who just make decisions that quick. Like he just gets to us. He doesn't waste any time. Like if you don't guard him immediately, he's gonna get to a spot and pull up. There's no wasted movement. That's why
don't you think that would be a benefit of playing with really good offensive weapons around you, such as Chris Paul, then sliding from Chris Paul to KD?
I'm saying regardless of who was on the court, he's able to execute that.
That's
from
not
what I've
true.
seen.
That's not true.
That's not true.
Okay,
that's not true.
That's your opinion. That's your
not
opinion.
true.
From what
That's
I
just
see,
not true. That's just not true.
Dub and Low.
That's
Dub, can I get off topic for a second?
Mhm.
Y'all roasted me last time we were on when we were talking about Porzingis being a 3-point shooter on that team.
Yeah, that is
Low,
true.
Low, let me ask you a question. Who shot the most threes for the Celtics last night?
I guess Porzingis.
And he shot 9 threes out of his 15 shots.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to go ahead and give him my respect, brother.
It's a one game.
No, I think it's gonna be like that a lot. If you watch,
he's gonna
the
shoot
game.
9. He's gonna shoot 9 threes a game, and he's gonna
He's gonna be on the it's not about him making them.
KP was letting that chopper loose.
It's not about him making them. It's
Yeah,
about him
no.
shooting them. You thought he was gonna be fucking prime Hakeem Olajuwon with all these post touches.
I never said that. I never said that either.
I knew
never said
Kakai
that.
Mazzulla wasn't gonna let him do that. Like
I never said that. I never said that.
No.
The argument that we were having is that if you think that he's going to be a floor spacer and spot up shooter, is that going to be really maximizing him? And if so, then what does that mean for the other players such as Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown? As we saw, the more shot attempts that KP was getting, then that means there's going to be fewer shot attempts for JB, because the overarching conversation that we were having was this concept that Jason Tatum is going to average 30 plus and Jaylen Brown's still going to give you like 23, 25, while also Porzingis giving you 18. And last night, that's not what happened because JB was all out of rhythm. That was a conversation we were having. How is it that Porzingis is going to squeeze into that conversation? Is he going to be just a spot up shooter, or is he going to get some post touches as well and mix it up? And if he is going to mix it up, what does that mean for Tatum and Brown's game? That's the conversation we had.
Yeah, and that's fair. And I was still right that he was going to be a spot up shooter primarily.
One game against the Knicks, I guess.
He's still going to be a primary shooter primarily.
Like one game.
So how many threes you think he's going to average this season? And I'm done.
Probably like 5.
That's all I was saying, bro. 5.
But if he's treated mostly as a spot up
I
shooter,
was leaning more towards 7.
that's bad for the Celtics.
Yeah, 5 ain't
Yeah,
really
if he's treated mostly as a spot up shooter, that's bad for the Celtics. That's bad for the Celtics down the line.
Oh, that's fair. I'm not getting into that. I was just getting into the fact that I thought that's how Mazzulla would use him.
What's great for the Celtics is JT is peaking in his top 5 if he's going to score with that versatility like he did.
This was the Knicks.
He was cooking.
They're a playoff team. What are you saying?
Oh yeah, there's only like 2 or 3 real playoff teams in the East. Let's be honest with ourselves, bro. What are we doing?
That's crazy, bro.
That is true. That is true.
2 or 3 playoff teams, bro.
Real talk knows that. He's
2 or 3 playoff teams.
Yeah,
Who's the third?
Those
Who's the
teams are
third?
not-
Tom Thibodeau doesn't always
If Miami,
He said playoff teams.
If
I know
Miami
what
feels
you're
like
saying.
playing, then it's Miami. If not, then it may be Philly. But that's it, bro.
So no
the rest
Cleveland?
of those teams, no.
So Cleveland's not a playoff team, bro.
No.
Oh wow, bro.
Whoa.
They niggas really made the playoffs, bro.
Cleveland,
I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, it looked like trash in the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm about to say they look trash because Donovan Mitchell.
They were young in the playoffs. They were their first time. They were young.
Man, I don't want to hear that excuse.
Nah,
I don't want to hear that
Donovan
excuse.
Mitchell been in the playoffs. I don't want
That's
to
an excuse, nigga. That's facts. That's no
Yeah,
excuse.
and D. Mitch was the only competent playoff player for them because everybody else looked like they didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah, they'll be better this year. They'll be better this year.
Can we talk about I know that video has been flown around about LeBron mic'd up talking about the lineup, and to me this just makes sense. I don't want to see Reeves and D'Lo start at all.
I agree.
Did you see the
I hate it.
thumbnail?
I hate it.
You see the
LeBron should be
crazy.
PG, as he said, because Rui
No,
is
he shouldn't be PG. No, he shouldn't.
You don't think he should be? Well, I'll say this: Rui's not getting maximized coming off the bench. Like,
Yes, he is. What?
I think Rui
shouldn't be starting.
Game.
I think
He shouldn't be starting. No, he should not. Jesus.
I think
The way we be having fully formed opinions of these teams after one game blows my mind.
No,
no.
I just don't like the 2-guard lineups of Reeves and D'Lo. It's just a weird. There's no balance to me. That balance. Like,
You know why he has 2 guards?
They ran
Football.
that last year, right? Am I right?
Yeah, they ran that last year. Yep.
They made the conference finals, right?
They're running on
Yep.
2K.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I ain't heard football breakdown.
Go ahead, Steve.
One time.
Simply
And when
put,
he was coming off the bench, he had no problem either. When Rudy was coming off the bench.
Simply put, football, when in the Lakers situation, when your best playmakers are D'Lo and LeBron, you're trying to minute restrict LeBron. You got to play more guards on the floor to have more adequate floor space, have more adequate playmaking. Because when your best player, AD, is not your best offensive player, you got to run the offense with somebody else.
He's not the best.
Yeah, LeBron.
Also, I ain't gonna hold you. Making an assessment on the Lakers going up against the Nuggets is crazy.
Okay, at least against the Nuggets, when
that's
MPJ and Aaron Gordon are out there,
you know
can't
somebody
start
up
two
here
guards.
said. You know what somebody up here said, Lo? They said that AD
I'm gonna
is
rotate
going
the
to
guests. We
struggle
appreciate you guys.
against other centers in the league because he saw him struggle against Jokic.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. DeAndre Ayton.
Who said
I mean,
that?
I know Nurkic.
You nigga.
That's not what I.
Oh, you said that?
I didn't say that.
You said that?
He doesn't listen. No, I didn't. No, this man.
Nah, that's fine. Don't do Dub like that.
Like he don't listen. Like he claims everyone else don't listen, but he doesn't listen to anybody. I don't get what he be saying.
Look in, Dub. That's bad.
Screw it.
I will say this. I will say this. That one game did change your mind by AD.
You didn't say AD is going to struggle against he's going to struggle against other centers because he's a fake big.
No, I said in the postseason. I said in the he's a guard. He's a
recorded.
guard. I said in this postseason specifically, and you would agree with this. I said if he's playing, I said struggling, but then we clarified later. I said inconsistent. If he's showing to be inconsistent against a Nuggets crew, then I'm gonna expect him to be inconsistent with the majority of the crews in the postseason.
So Dub, you change your mind. You don't got AD. You have AD when it
consistent, but cool.
We already met the common ground. I said struggling, and I thought it would just be common belief as inconsistent. But hey, I changed it up for you. But again, you just don't listen, bro. Go ahead. Ace.
Wait, Dub. So Dub, you change your mind about AD? He's not going to be defensive player of the year no more.
Well, he probably.
I remember your season predictions.
AD is the MVP, right?
Yeah, he's not going to be MVP. Screw that.
After one game, nigga.
Yeah, screw him. He ruined my parlay. He's a guard.
y'all like the fact that y'all are just like
there it is.
One game is crazy. He's gonna grab more rebounds. Denver is a bad team because he's taken out of the lane, so he's not gonna grab as many rebounds because Jokic is always at the top of the key. Like he's just not.
Jokic was bodying him too, though, bro.
Jokic was, yeah.
Like he was doing him disgusting, bro.
Is he the best player in the league, Dub?
Shit, maybe.
Second best.
That dude is crazy.
Second best.
That dude is crazy, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Any set with Jokic at the top of the key is like unguardable. That's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, Dub, you was chatting very much a lot about why the Hawks coaches got fired. By the way, not gonna lie.
Yeah, get him, Dub.
Talk to him, Dub.
Trae
Talk to him,
Young. I don't know what to tell you. Trae Young's a part of fired, man.
Trae Young's a part of that.
Yeah. Lloyd Pierce wasn't a good coach at all, and then Nate McMillan he wasn't playing the young players at all. He wasn't playing the young players. It wasn't an excuse.
Did Jalen Green get Steven Silas fired?
How many excuses do you give to Kevin Durant? Oh my
God!
Because KD is actually better than Trae Young. That's
wait.
why.
So KD didn't say.
If he's better, why do you give him more excuses?
Exactly.
I don't.
You sound dumb as fuck, Dub.
No.
Why give him more excuses? That makes no sense.
Because Trae Young actually being healthy and actually playing basketball and actually having the same crew around for the majority of the time is different from KD being in and out of his lineup.
He had the same crew in OKC. All you did was complain about how bad the crew was.
Yes, because the crew had no spacing. I'm comparing Trae, and I literally said this. All I want Trae to be is what he's shown me back in 2022. That's all I want from him.
Is what he shows me in the regular season. Is that too much to ask?
It's not an accurate limits. It's not an accurate limits test to say with KD when that motherfucker keeps getting hurt before the postseason starts. While Trae Young, when he's getting a guy in DeJounte, while Trae Young, he's getting. You talk about better coaching and him moving more off ball. He's still playing. He's still shooting very inefficiently with that said coach. So really, it's not a. It doesn't matter who the coach is. The manager's going to be inconsistent, inefficient. The issue I have is I just want Trae Young to be more of what he was back in the 2022 season. Is that too much to ask?
It's fine, but their arguments are crazy. You said this is the same crew. It's not. The only two starters that are the same, Trae Young and Clint Capella. That's it. It's a different coach, different team, different system. And you're asking. No, I'm talking about from 2022, the year that you're expecting him to be, right? Since then, DeJounte Murray, DeAndre Hunter, and Sadiq Bey are all three new starters. That's not the same team, bro.
But I would assume actually with a guy like DeJounte Murray and the coach coming in that Mars made a point last one, I would assume that you're not going to be even more inefficient than when you were the season before.
DeJounte Murray is one game.
I'm talking about last year. I'm talking about last year. Last year,
he was injured last year.
Just to clarify.
Now, when
KD in 2022 can play 20 games before the playoffs, but that's not enough continuity. But Trae Young can play under Quinn Snyder for 20 games. And you wanted to see the whole change.
And now the offense look better.
No, Mars, it's more than just that. The man literally in 2022. No, stop. The man literally in 2022 played far better than what he did in 2023. 2023, if we look at it like statistically, was actually his worst season that he's ever had. I'm not expecting a guy in his fifth season to have his worst year in his career. Are we going to have any expectations when he's adding people? When there's people that should benefit in his game? How is he having his worst fucking? How is he having his worst statistical season with a better piece in his fucking fifth year? You're supposed to get better, not move backwards. What are we talking about?
I want to say again, it's not the same crew. Both Kevin Huerter wasn't there anymore, and they moved DeAndre Hunter out.
Why are you bringing up the same crew nonsense?
Because that's what you said.
Because it's a difference with Kevin Durant is literally only. Oh my God. It's a difference with KD. We're talking about Brooklyn Nets in 2022, playing with a whole different crew and trying to get acclimated to a whole entire different crew, going through a whole different construction mid-season. It's different from Trae Young having a whole fucking season playing with that crew and still playing like trash.
So he's playing. So again, I want
about his efficiency not changing with Quinn Snyder.
Dub.
Because that was a point you brought up, and I'm saying it was a bullshit point to bring up.
I'm saying now Quinn Snyder's implementing that system, and you said, well, his efficiency didn't change.
Yeah, no, you brought that up. No, you brought that up last episode on the panel, and I said Mars, he was still inefficient. So that point right there that you're talking about Quinn Snyder,
inefficient. That's not true.
Yes, he was. I looked it up.
To 35% from three.
No, that's not true. That's not true. I looked it up.
What did he shoot from three before Quinn Snyder and post Quinn Snyder? What did he shoot?
With the last 20 games 19 games that he played, which mind you, Quinn Snyder coached 22 games. Quinn Snyder, if I'm not mistaken, coached from
22 games.
Yeah, he didn't. Quinn Snyder coached from, if I'm not mistaken, February 28th to the end of the regular season. Last year. He was 43. He was 43 and 37. 40. It's 43.
You rounded up 35.5. You rounded up to 6.
Mine says 36.3 from February 28th.
For February 20, I actually have it on the 26th, so let's do the 28th.
I just got 3 points, so let me know when I can go. I don't want to interrupt.
Yeah, from February 28th, that one game actually made a big difference. It's 42 and 37 and 87. That's still not great. You showed 37%.
Hey, great. You said
efficient.
That's still inefficient. How is that not inefficient?
The league average like 36. What's the league average? What's the league average?
How is 42 and 37 efficient? I don't understand that. I don't get that. True shooting. What is that in true shooting? What is that in true shooting?
Like a +1, +2, probably.
No, I need the fucking numbers right here, right now.
I'll go look it up.
Look it up, because I fucking cap 42%. Get the fuck out of here with this bullshit. 42%. Shit don't make no fucking bullshit.
I know field goal percentage.
He's still field goal percentage is efficiency in 2023.
42% is fucking crazy. 42% is crazy. For anybody, I don't give a fuck what you say. That shit don't make no sense. Because that means
shout out to AI.
That's efficient in 2023. That means Don't get me started.
Steph was inefficient.
Don't get me started. That means wait. Watch this. That means he was 5. That means he was 5 of 12. That means he was 5 of 12 from twos. That's fucking bad, bro. What the hell are we talking about? Y'all don't know shit. I swear to God.
So Steph was in.
Well, actually, Dub. They don't separate. Dub. They don't separate field goal percentage. They don't separate the field goal percentage from the 3-point attempts. That's included with the field goal percentage, though.
5 for 12.
No. And I took it out because it was 2 threes, 2 made threes, and 5 attempted. And he has 7 made field goals and 17 attempted. So I just did the math real quick. That's fucking 5 of 12. Get the fuck out of here.
He's right at league average. He's right at league average.
Yeah, fuck him. That's efficient. Fuck him.
58%. He was 58 true shooting. That was league average.
I don't count the free throws bullshit.
That's little bit.
Fuck that bullshit. You're not gonna do that. Fuck that free throw bullshit. I'm not hearing that nonsense. The man literally. No, yeah. I just hate y'all fucking definition. Fuck y'all definition. At the end of the day, I'm not rewarding Trae Young. I'm not rewarding Trae Young for that nonsense.
Free throw line. I want check. He scored 7 points from the free throw line. Who cares?
That man shot chucking. He's shot chucking, bro. He's shot chucking, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
Get the hell out of here.
Can listen to Dub and be on his side.
I don't care about the 7 points he scored.
I'm not discounting. I'm not sitting here. I'm not gonna sit here and act as if shooting 5 for 12 is fucking good from 2. That's what y'all want to do. I'm not doing that.
If you want to say he's that good of a finisher,
just ask for the effective field goal. Just ask for the effective field goal.
That's fine.
What is the effective field goal?
Just ask for ask for
effective field goal. What is the effective field goal? I don't know.
That's
but that's still not when y'all sit here.
What's the effective field goal?
7 points.
What's the effective? Because that means he's just getting it from the line. He's not really doing that. He's just getting it from the line. Tell me. Watch this. Watch this. Tell me. Watch this. Watch this. What's the effective field goal? What's the effective field goal? What's the effective field goal?
I don't know, but I'm not. I can't.
Tell me. Now I want to know now.
I don't know.
No. Look it up. Look it up.
Oh my
Look it up. Look it up. Because even then, he was just average.
Y'all can look up.
You want Trae Young? You want Trae Young? To be this guy, he just average? Fuck out of here.
This is in the middle of him changing a coach.
That's the same guy. That's the same. You kill Allen Iverson for doing the same shit, but you want to praise Trae Young. This is why y'all sad, bro. You would want kill AI. You would want kill AI. You would want kill AI. For being average, you made fun of. Oh, AI was average this year. I remember that, Low. You just want to lie. Both of y'all just want to sit here and lie.
I want to be clear to
that
chat.
Was like 1 year, though.
The rest of him was below league average. I want to be clear. I want to be clear to chat before we continue. Let's say the effective field goal percentage is lower. That's fine. However, the argument that Dub is making originally was chemistry, continuity, and building with his teammates. Mind you. This is a totally different. This even from 2022, 2 of the 3 starters are not the same, and that's including Trae Young and one of the other 3 starters. So that's A. B. This is a mid-season coach change, and we're talking about specifically the 20-some games that he was coached with Quinn Snyder. And then also, it's not as if like Quinn Snyder had him playing the same role. He had him moving off ball as well. So he not only a different starters. Different bench, different coach.
This is the annoying part. This is the annoying part. The reason I'm bringing this up, I don't care about it. The reason I'm bringing it up is because Mars brought this up. Mars is the one that brought this up, and I'm acknowledging something Mars said because he's talking about having Quinn Snyder. And I was like, no, Mars, he was still inefficient with that coach, so that doesn't really help your point. I don't care about that. At the end of the day, league average ain't good enough, Low. 42% ain't good enough. 5 for 12 ain't good. What's the EFG? What's the EFG? What is the EFG?
For the 20th best player, for the 20th, the 25th best player.
4% below league average. Y'all fucking cooks. Get out of here.
No, Dub. He's also one of the best playmakers. He's also one of the best playmakers. He's also one of the best playmakers in the league.
For the 4%, for the 20th best player in the league, for the
4%.
For the 20th best player in the league,
that's where a third of his points come from. Yes,
4%, Low. Get out of here. That'll make no sense. If that was AI, you'll be cooking him. You wouldn't even care about the free throws. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here.
For AI's argument, he's trying to be a top 10 player. Trae Young, we're arguing him being a top 20 player.
All I want, and I keep telling you, Lo, I just want Trae Young to be what he showed me back in 2022. He showed how, if he hasn't been doing that ever since, I would assume with better pieces, I would assume with a coach that's actually implementing with DeJounte Murray, a team where you're talking about having a better coach as well than who was that?
20 games with a better coach.
Nate McMillan.
Only been 20.
I would expect for him not to be relatively the same in which he was doing in his second fucking year, in his third year. It's his fourth year.
Fifth.
It was his fifth year, and he's performing his worst since his rookie year. How are you excusing that?
Oh my God!
You don't have an answer
already. They kind of told you.
You're excusing a man performing worse in his fifth year.
How does DeJounte Murray benefit Trae though? How does DeJounte Murray benefit?
Because he's another ball handler that you guys talk about how he has to control the rock so much and be this offensive player. You have another ball handler that can sit here and give him some opportunities and easier looks and less responsibility, and he's still playing like shit.
So what about DeJounte Murray's also playing like shit? He's also a terrible. He was also not a good defender last year. DeJounte Murray's not a. He's also inefficient as well.
Say it less. We giving this type of energy to the
20th. The funny part is Lowe's the main guy that says we got to compare him to himself, right? Why, when I'm doing the same thing, he's mad at me for comparing him to himself? I just want him to be more of his 2022 self. If he was shooting 45 or 36, I probably wouldn't be tripping that much. But he hasn't. He hasn't come nowhere near that.
The team and his responsibility.
Can I double on quick? And
2022 is probably his worst.
After that, we gotta go to Cowboy because Cowboy been waiting for a while.
All right, but so quick question, Marcelo. When y'all compare,
because he's not 2016 every year. I don't know, bro.
When y'all compare,
ridiculous.
Hold on. When y'all compare the EFGs, right? Do y'all compare it to the league average, or do y'all compare it to like the average for like high volume scores?
I compare it to league average.
I just did it simply to the league average. I can't bother to find this. I don't use effective field goal percentage that much anymore.
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't use effective field goal percentage.
Contrary to popular belief, I think free throws count as points. I don't know. I think if you score from the free throw line, it counts. I didn't know.
No, but my thing is, especially when it's Mars. My thing is like true shooting percentage too. At times, like say if you're a guy like KD who was clearly inefficient against the Celtics, but your true shooting percentage don't look that way because you was converting high at the line. I think effective field goal percentage does tell you a little bit better in terms of how you're impactful towards defenses. Like sometimes free throws, in terms of true shooting percentage, bail you out in terms of that aspect. That's why I think you need both.
Yeah, but you still got to the free throw line.
I just try not to use efficiency.
Bailing him out because you just want to run into people.
He's running into people.
You know he be doing that too.
So he's Giannis now. Oh, okay.
You know he be doing that. He'll run into somebody just to get a foul shot. I swear.
So I guess SGA didn't average 30 points last season. Since we're taking
SGA averaged like 20.
No. That's not what I'm talking about.
No, not USB. Not USB. We're talking about Dub.
You said what?
Cowboy.
I guess SGA didn't.
I'm not that big on SGA like everyone else. I don't care.
Yeah, and B didn't lead the league in scoring either. Yeah, Steph Curry leads the league in scoring damn near every year because he's the leader without free throws. So, Steph Curry has like 9 scoring titles.
Right, Dub?
Right? What?
Steph has the most.
That means that in your mind, Steph is actually.
Why are you doing that, Low?
Steph better score than who?
Steph has to be the best scorer in the league. He take away free throws. He leads the league in scoring every year.
I'm not mad at Steph being the best. I don't care. I think Steph is a tremendous scorer.
Love you, Steph.
Cowboy, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. It's cool. My fault. I didn't mean to interrupt, but if you really want to hear him glaze Steph, look at last Thursday's episode. Him and I were battling about it, and he actually was on Steph's side. So I got to give Steph credit. But I got to talk to you, sir, about 2 things. Number one, that guy about Porzingis, he's wrong. He's playing defense. The guy playing defense on him was Donovan Mitchell. I mean, not Mitchell. Excuse me, Mitchell Robinson. Sorry. Mitchell Robinson's problem is he's a big that has not that good of a footwork, and he hasn't played against a lot of people who played at 3. If Hartenstein was on Porzingis, I think he would have had a lot harder.
Hartenstein had a lot of time on Porzingis that game.
He was bad too, though.
That's what wait, what was that? I'm sorry. What did you say?
He was fouling Porzingis. He fouled Porzingis at the end of the game.
Yeah, I know. But
game.
this is what I'm saying. Porzingis had the advantage. I'm not taking anything away from him, but the fact that Porzingis had so much distance away from his defender allowed him to shoot those threes. All I'm trying to say is Porzingis, for me, he took advantage of a mismatch, and he also was at the Garden where he was drafted. So for me, I was impressed, especially given after what he did. So I just wanted to big up Boston. You, on the other hand, talking about how the Knicks weren't a playoff team, I think that's crazy, especially the fact that how we have a coach finally who's been here for 5 years actually do a good job and actually built the culture and created what we have. Yeah, we haven't been in the playoffs, let's say 3 years. We've only been there 2 out of the last 3 years. I mean, I get that to you. But at the same time, what we put forth as far as our effort, I think that the Knicks are one of those top 4 to 5 teams because not only have we been consistent against any tough teams, we still lost last night by 4 when 2 of our key players were shooting 5 for 25 together in the third quarter. Also on top of that, we only shot like 4 threes.
Sound like a regular Knick game to me.
I was about to say that's just Julius Randle.
I'm not saying that he was garbage. That's how Julius Randle Basuda. But y'all also forget that Randle still took the opportunity. He still went ahead and shot the 3 to tie the game. He went back on defense, helped out and got an and 1 to return it back to where we were up by 3. Randle still contributed, where Brunson was just going off the top, doing his ISOs, not really paying attention.
So it was Drew Holiday, though.
Nah, I'm sorry. What was that?
It's Drew Holiday. He was going to struggle against Drew Holiday.
Exactly,
anyway.
And he was struggling against, and I'm not going to knock him. Who wouldn't struggle against Drew Holiday? Drew Holiday's a better defender.
Jimmy Butler.
Bro, you're like
Jimmy
7
Butler.
inches taller and weigh 50 more pounds. You should be scoring.
I understand what you're saying. When you say there,
Randle was focused on his post game, where Drew Holiday was able to get low enough to poke out the ball when he was spinning, trying to get to the basket or contested shot. That's what I'm trying to say. Drew Holiday had the perfect matchup because he knew how to play against Randle. I'm not.
When you say they're a top 4 team, what do you mean? They're a top 4 team in the East?
Yeah, no, I said top 4 or 5 team in the East. Yes,
in being a top 4 or 5 team in the East, it's a 2-team. It's basically a 2-team league. I mean, conference at this point.
What do you mean? It's a 2-team conference.
I mean that the Bucks and Celtics are so far ahead of everybody else that it doesn't really matter.
And I'm trying to tell you that there's flaws in that because after last night, how is it that our guys go 5 for 25? We still lost, but we only lost by 4.
I mean,
you can argue
as good. No. I'm not taking. Listen to what I'm saying. Boston played really well. They did their job, but at some point, to me, it only looked like they had a 7 or 8 man rotation. They were struggling with us because they allowed us to come back into the game not once but 3 times. And on top of that, we also were contesting where we had an 11-point lead when they were up the entire time. So Boston has flaws. Their greatest thing that they have is Porzingis because, like I was saying, Porzingis.
Their greatest thing is crazy.
Nah, let me finish.
Because,
okay, what I'm trying to
God
say
is the greatest thing that we all have.
He got a soft 30. Doing daily, just shooting threes.
Niggas turn to religion when they get cooked.
I hear what you're saying, Cowboy. I hear what you're saying. I just think that you could argue that Boston ended the game with basically no production coming off the bench. Jaylen Brown having a terrible shooting night. And also,
not my fault.
And to be fair, Porzingis did have a game where I don't think he's going to continue to have that. That's fair. But
he had 5 fouls with a technical. Like we didn't even exploit that. He had 5 fouls in the third quarter. We should have exploited that.
JB had 5 fouls as well. So exactly. I agree that it's the game was winnable. But if y'all go in a series, do I think it's a winnable series for y'all against the Celtics? No.
Okay. And Mars, to answer your question, when you asked about the show yesterday, what can we do? You actually answered it when you spoke about Denver being the way they are with Jokic. It's the same thing with Golden State. It took 5 to 6 years for the league to actually catch up with them. I think it's the same thing with the Nuggets. But I still believe
it's definitely not the same thing.
If it takes 5 years,
be honest on them though.
2015, 2016, 2017, when Steph was doing his thing, it took the league a while to catch up because now the league is playing small ball to where Denver actually created a system in the last 3-4 years with Jokic, Jamal Murray, and everybody they have with a supporting cast. So that I'm saying the next 5 years, I see the Nuggets probably winning 1, maybe 2. They may win back-to-back this year, but I think they're not going to be that dominant.
They're not going back to back.
The bigs coming into the league.
They're not going back to back.
They might.
Hell no. Hell no.
They have a good chance of going back to back.
Hell no.
They have a good chance.
You get Bucks, Celtics, your boy KD on the Suns. Pick one, Dub. Like they're not going back to back.
Got a chance though. Listen, it's not. It's not going to be. It's not going to be the Suns. It's going to be Dallas because we saw them beat the Spurs, right, Dub? And because we saw them beat the Spurs and they have two guards, they can beat Denver, right?
Well, because they have two guards, it's not really just because of the Spurs.
Wait, when did Dub say that?
Two guards. Last night, I said, I had this argument on Open Gym before. I don't know why people are acting surprised. I've said this before.
How is
to respond to Cowboy real quick? Just real quick, Cowboy. Just respond to you real quick. It's not the same way with Golden State because one, even Draymond Green said himself that he felt the league caught up to him by the end of 2016, and then KD put him on top. Number one, number two, it's not the same with Golden State because unlike Golden State, Denver Nuggets did not have an elite defense to go with that historic offense. Number three, they definitely don't have the depth. Those are the two things that's the reason why they're not going to repeat. Their depth is shit, and their interior defense is very exploitable.
But is he just talking? I think he's just talking about catching up to Jokic.
Yeah, thank you. I'm saying
I think it's going to take.
I'm not.
Yeah, it's going to take a minute.
I'm saying for you to catch up to Denver's system. That's what I'm saying. Please listen. I'm trying to be a nice guy today because every time I jump on these shows, I get emotional. But all I'm trying to say is this.
No, cuss a nigga out, Bob. Cuss a nigga out.
Nah,
you do got to cuss a nigga out from time to time.
But they're not listening. All I'm saying is to catch up to Denver's style of play and their system is going to be just like what happened with Golden State. It took them 3 years after they got Draymond for him to even start for the system to kick into play. So, yes, I know it takes time. Denver was doing their work long ago. But what I'm saying is now in the next 4 to 5 years, you're going to see better players on the wing, better defenders, more people contesting shots because the league is going to change to where the bigs are doing more work. Because if you honestly look, nobody knew how to deal with Hakeem. But now you got Hakeem 2.0 that can pass and shoot the three in Jokic. So
hell no.
I'm not gonna lie. Jokic is the best player I've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie. Jokic is the best player I've ever seen.
Men and Curry 2016.
Jokic is the best player I've ever seen play live. He's better than 2018.
I can't put a Booker Durant discussion, bro.
2022 Giannis.
My man Ty.
Oh, Tyson about to get cooked.
Tyson, I wish you the best, brother. Keep up the faith, brother. Don't let them knock you down with your sons, bro. Don't let them knock you down.
We doing work.
God, you are Spurs fan.
Thank you, Bob. Come on now, we can't sit up here and say that Devin Booker is not better than Kevin Durant at this point when Devin Booker is reaching his peak as a player, and Kevin Durant is clearly regressed into a contested jump shooter. Contested jump shot shooter with limited handle at this point, limited handle, and these different things that's slowing him down. The jump shot is not falling at the same rate it was because it's more contested because he's not getting any separation with his handle. His handle is loose. It's worse than ever. I just don't see how you can say Devin Booker is not a better player than him at this point in his career. Right now. If you go in history, of course, Kevin Durant, we understand that. But right now, there's no way that you're taking, after last year and this year, you're taking Kevin Durant over Devin Booker.
So he's basically Rashard Lewis.
I ain't gonna call the brother Rashard Lewis. but come on, man. Y'all see the clear regression in this game, bro. You see the rim pressure is at an all-time low. I don't think he got to the rim at all last night.
Every time he did, he got met at the rim.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and I'm saying he's not the finisher he was, and he's shooting contested jump shot after contested jump shot, and the contester getting better is my point as well.
I agree. They are getting
now.
Better.
Some nights they're gonna fall, and then Dub's gonna
for sure.
God, Kevin Durant.
He's gonna have good nights. He's gonna have good shooting nights. But Devin Booker, what he does to a defense and what Kevin Durant does at this point is two different things. Can we all agree with that?
I agree. They do different things. I just think that even when he regressed, I'm just not as high on Booker as y'all are. That's really the biggest thing.
I just don't believe what I saw in the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't believe that either.
Not at all.
And I think that coming to that conclusion on Book, I would have to see that for a whole season.
I've been watching, I'm a Suns fan. I've been watching Book for a long time. His shot making ability right now and how he gets to his spots and how he reads defenses and he's getting to the lane. He's doing all these things at a great level. I've seen it in preseason. I've seen it last year, and I'm seeing it continue into this year. And the preseason is not a measure. I'm not, saying preseason is a big thing, but in preseason he comes out shooting these great. I'm just saying he's confident as he ever been. I think it's more mental than physical that where he has in his peak. I think it's more of a mental thing than physical thing because he's always been a great player. But now I think he understands getting to his spots and having ultimate confidence in his shots. I just think he's at his peak right now. And I think that peak is better than Kevin Durant at this stage. That's just me.
And he gets better defensively like every year.
But I let him.
I was ready to push that agenda with you, but I guess we'll wait.
What's that?
I thought you were saying D-Book's peak is better than KD's, but
no. I'm saying better than y'all saying that KD is better than him right now. That's
no, but Tyson. Why is
if KD drops 35 tonight? Is this going to change? Is this going to change? Like
no. I'm talking about. I'm talking about.
He's dropping
I'm talking
what
about last year. I'm talking about up to this point. KD's gonna have great games, bro. I'm not one of these guys that looks at the first game of the season and jumps off a hill. Oh, Wemby's trash and Celtics are winning all this stuff that people are saying based off of one game. Lakers suck and AD is trash. Even though I got a big issue with AD and his level of consistency. But at the same time, I'm not one of the persons that's just gonna jump off these.
Talking about the guard.
What's that?
You talking about the guard?
Please stop, bro. He's not going to grab rebound. He's calling AD a guard.
Shut up, Lo. He's a guard.
He's not going to grab that many rebounds over Jokic, and also while he's being pulled out of the lane because he's
1 rebound and a half. That's cool.
Yeah, but my problem was people were making excuses like Mars, for example, is making excuses. Oh, he's put on his weight and he's done all this thing. Well, how come he dropped 17 in the first half if all this stuff is a problem?
Mars. You guys need to learn the definition of an excuse because I swear you just be saying any explanation is an excuse for something.
Damn, but when I give explanations,
no, but I'm saying y'all said these things of why he's not this player. But how come he can go out there and give you 40 and give you 17 in the first half and then just disappear? It's a mental, like I said, it's a mental thing. Ticket is right. He's soft, bro.
Like I said, AD relies on finishing around the rim.
Yes,
and when that's your only source of offense. He's not the greatest self-creator. That's not going to be a consistent way to score 25 a night. Unless you have someone creating for him at the rim, he's never going to be consistent trying to attack either face-up or post-ups, trying to get downhill. He's never going to be
Why not, Mars?
doing it. Because he's never been that. Not one time in his life.
Is he not out of the top 10
even in
players?
New Orleans, he was a face-up big who shot quite a few jump shots, and he was attacking that way with his agility and speed against bigs. He's playing differently. He's never been the big that people are asking him to be now. He's never been that. Even last year, he was inconsistent.
That's fair, but I saw it in the first half. He's attacking Jokic with agility. He's doing all these things with agility. He's giving him multiple moves in the post and getting to his spots and hitting the little floaters, hitting the little up and unders and all those different moves. And then in the second half, so don't tell me he can't do it. Don't tell me he's not capable.
I said it
wasn't Jokic in foul? Jokic was in foul trouble. So Jokic was moving out of the way, so he wasn't fouling him. But in the second,
he got that 17 when all Jokic was in foul trouble.
A lot of them were.
Majority of it.
Yeah, a lot of them were.
Okay, that second quarter he started cooking up. Jokic was a little bit of foul trouble.
That's part of it too.
But him being aggressive, didn't that help get Jokic in foul trouble?
One time,
yeah.
I think Jokic fouled LeBron.
My point is, bro, regardless, when you come out and don't do nothing in the second half, to me, it's not his lack of skill, his lack of talent. It's because he's soft. Period.
I agree with that.
I'm not saying he's the mentally toughest guy. I'm just saying there's many reasons why he's not the offensive player people want him to be.
Isn't he the worst?
One of the reasons might be his softness. The other reasons are the reasons I've outlined, and none of them are excusing the fact that he's not the best offensive.
No, I agree. Those points were fair, Mars. But my point is, he can still be. He might not be the face-up, player he is, and even to that point, like most of the people he's going against are forwards posing as fives anyway. So to say that he's playing the 5 position, he's still going against forwards posing as fives on a night-to-night basis, right?
And that's
but
why
not
he can average
Jokic.
26 in the regular
No, not
season.
Jokic. I'm not talking about this. Is not a problem with just with Jokic. This is a problem with AD and his consistency, bro.
And that's why
the point
going
against
against forwards is why he can average 26.
Isn't I'm gonna say he still put up 26 points. Isn't he the worst offensive player in the top 10?
Jimmy Butler
By far. No.
I think it's either
I got Jimmy Butler like
he's one of
Jimmy
the
Butler.
worst.
If Jimmy Butler's top 10 is him, and then it's Anthony Davis.
Yeah, but so the point I'm making is that, and this is the point I'm saying. No, if I said Giannis, I'm saying I think AD is, but that's also when people are still kind of back and forth on AD even being top 10. I think it's if Jimmy's top 10 to you, then it would be like Jimmy, AD, then Giannis.
Okay.
Yes, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're and I'm saying that because I think to me it's just interesting because I agree with Mars. Like, bro, I don't know what y'all expect out of him. Like, sure, he can be more aggressive, and I think that's a fair assessment.
Right.
But who he's going to be against, like actual bigs or in a playoff setting, especially when like LeBron doesn't look like the player that he once was, especially as like a playmaker and collapsing defenses.
Right.
If he doesn't have that around him, I don't know what people are going to expect out of AD on any given night, to be honest with you, like really on any given night. So,
well, I guess I'm not speaking to you guys. I'm speaking to the people that say that AD is, the best player, and they only go as far as AD goes, and all these type of things. And I guess they're not going that far because he's shown that he's just not going to be consistent as a scorer. The defense obviously is going to be there, but just him being consistent as a scorer. I don't know. I think he can dominate a lot of matchups because he has the skill. My issue is just he wants to float away from the rim. He wants to play this face-up game, but he's not even been good at that with the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? With his jump shot and those different things. So when he's going to the rim and being aggressive, I think that's when he's at his best. But for some reason, he just don't want to do that. So that's my issue.
I agree. When he goes to the rim, like you said, against the fours that are masquerading as fives. When he goes up against an actual five, because Jokic's got to be a great defender. It's just that he's just a bigger body. So when he goes up against like Steven Adams, Jokic,
I got you.
Yeah, he does. I agree. He does float a little bit too much, but that's kind of been AD for.
No, that's been AD, and that's to the point. That makes so. And another thing, like. He watching the game the other day, like he causes so many fast breaks with him flailing at rebounds he's never going to get, with him shooting shots and then falling all on the baseline and different things like that, and the Denver Nuggets just running up and down the court getting open looks. I just disappointed.
But I think that's also just Denver though. I think Denver is like a really great.
Oh man, Denver's a well-oiled machine, man. When you get out of position, they're just going to execute every time.
Yeah.
Got you.
I think it said Dante Jones just chatting. Jesus Christ.
Let me read off some super chats, bro. Wub and W Mars Open Gym is greater than Wolves up this year. I don't know.
Aren't they at the bottom of the conference?
Up to what?
Up to losing. Mm-hmm. Is Book over AD a legit combo?
In my opinion, no.
Devin Booker got beat the LeBron James allegations first.
Yeah, no. I don't
the what?
The LeBron James allegations.
Right now,
if he's not better
than LeBron,
right now,
Tyson.
I don't think he's better.
According to real talk.
You don't think he's better than LeBron right now?
He's not even a top 10 player in the league, Tyson.
That's your opinion, bro. I disagree.
I know you disagree. You're a Suns fan. You're supposed to.
No, it's not just a Suns fan, bro. I'm just looking at his game.
I hating on Devin Booker for a long time until the playoffs last year. Hating on him for not being able to handle the double team.
Yeah, I just think at this point in his career, bro, I just think what he's doing offensively, and what he's bringing, defensively as well. And I'm not saying he's a great defender, but he's definitely not a minus anymore. I think he's a top 10 player.
But here's what y'all need to understand.
Number 10,
at the bottom. He's 9-10.
Just because Devin Booker is improving individually does not mean he's improving in terms of rankings compared to his peers. Yes, we acknowledge that he's got better playmaker, a better defender, and more efficient scorer. But you can acknowledge that there could be at least 12 players on top of the head that's better than him, despite his improvement.
Can you name them?
Now I'm not.
Name those players,
no problem. Real talk. Obviously you got Joker, Giannis, Curry.
Start from
Luka, Embiid, KD. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. KD, AD, LeBron, Tatum, and Butler, Dave. I know I missed somebody.
Better than Devin Booker right now. Get the fuck out of here.
Damon Lillard better than Devin Booker right now?
He's not. He's not.
Yes, 100%.
The last time I seen Dame in the playoffs, what he did as a number one was far better than Devin Booker.
100%.
You
think because them niggas missed the playoffs that made him better?
No, he's saying 2021 Dame against Denver is better than Devin Booker last year in the playoffs. That's what he's saying.
Oh no! I meant like Devin Booker as a one, and Devin Booker as a one was back in 20.
That was cool, like that. And Tyson, to be honest, maybe by the end of this year, he could be a top 10 player.
How was hold on. This last year run y'all talking about when KD was a number one, that's a little bit disingenuous. They had nobody else, bro. So Devin Booker was seeing coverages just like KD, bro. A lot of times he was seeing a lot of double teams, a lot of him trying to get him off the ball because they had no one else, and he was still cooking. So it's for you to sit up here and say that, oh, with KD beside him, yes, that helps. I understand that completely, but don't act like they had other pieces that teams were respecting where KD was just seeing this lackluster coverage, bro.
I cannot wait until if this is true and the roles get reversed and D-Book starts really seeing top 10 coverages, top 10 player coverages, and KD, if he's not better than him, KD goes back to 1-on-1. Because then I think that's when Dub will get back on his high horse.
But with that team makeup, Lo, he's going to pass the ball, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's going to pass the ball to Bill, to KD. So you acting like, like he's going to see these elite coverages and just, have to take tough shots and make all these tough shots. He's not going to have to do that as much as other players will have to because he has a great team around him.
Fair, but I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not high on that team and in particular Bradley Beal.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, it's yet to be seen. I'm not sitting up here and caping for Bradley Beal, but I will say we'll see. But I just think that y'all being a little disingenuous when you talk about D-Book saying Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard is a very good player, but you don't think that. Wait, you don't think there's like even close that Dame is better than Devin Booker? What's that?
You don't think that
that's because of 2 series, Lo?
That is close?
Yeah, you think that it's clear that Devin Booker is better than Dame?
No. I said Damian Lillard is a very good player, and I think it's close. I'm not saying neither one of them clear, but I think you can make a conversation for what Devin Booker's been doing that he's better than Damian Lillard.
Yeah, we don't
2 series. Just say 2 series.
When Dame finally
keep saying 2 series, bro, but
that's
what it is.
When Dame gets to play with the actual offensive weapon,
right? Like he ain't been cooking in the regular season. Like he ain't been. You act like he had a Jamal Murray run or something when he's averaging 19 in the regular season and then going up to 27. Like what are you talking about?
Tyson. What I'm saying is there's 10 guys that's better. That's why I'm saying at least 10 guys. There's at least 11 guys better. That's what I'm saying, Tyson.
But you named KD, and KD to me, KD right now is not better than Devin Booker. You named Damian Lillard, and to me, that's not clear that Damian Lillard is better than Devin Booker.
Because what, Damian Lillard missed the playoffs because of 2 series? It's only because of 2 series. That's it. The only reason why people entertain this conversation because KD is hurt and Damian's
I'm talking right now. You talking about Damian Lillard's body of work.
No, I'm saying right now, Tyson.
Well, why is KD better than D-Book?
Because what the fuck are you talking about? He's hurt.
Better scorer, better player, better defender, better rebounder.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, when Dame finally has the privilege to play with somebody else in this caliber, like Giannis, then we'll see. We'll see.
Oh yeah, I think Dame's gonna have a good year. I think he's gonna have a great year. He's in a great situation, bro. I'm not arguing that.
He's gonna look way better than Devin Booker.
Okay. That's I think
it'll be.
We're gonna put it on wax. We're gonna see.
I think
the games will be played.
I think it'll be reestablished that y'all, because when you get to play with Giannis and Middleton, and defensively you'll have Giannis and Brook Lopez around you, and you have 100%. Ample 3-point shooting around you. Yeah, you'll look way better than what you've been looking like in Portland.
I don't disagree with that.
Especially in the playoffs.
He better.
Right, but then you see Devin Booker better. But hold on, Lo. You 100% correct. But you see Devin Booker's run last year, and all he had was KD.
And I think that's an
all
anomaly.
he had.
I think what he did last year was an anomaly. I think that's an anomaly.
That's it, bro. That's all this is, bro. Niggas had 2 great series, and that's it.
If this year isn't an anomaly.
You saying he had horrible series before that, Sturdy? What are you saying? Like,
no, why I'm saying, Tyson, the only reason why you're entertaining this conversation because only the 2 series last year. No one said this shit when they got embarrassed by Dallas. No one said this shit even in the middle of last year's regular season. It only occurred after the 2 series of last year.
Like, what the?
I didn't say he did it. I didn't say he did it.
I don't think he got Damian Lillard good though. Dame is.
Y'all tweaking, bro. Dame was tweaking, bro.
Dame is.
You don't want to see Dame's playoff numbers? What are we talking about? You want to talk about bad series? You want to talk about getting exposed?
Hold on, Tyson. Listen, Tyson. Exactly.
DJ McCollum on the roster.
I understand that, but y'all hold on. I understand that, and that's fair. But now you saying what Damian Lillard? You're not saying what Damian Lillard has done. You saying what he's gonna do.
That's
right?
Fair.
I'm saying both.
And that's
okay. You saying what he's gonna do? Because when he was doing it with Portland, he was out there looking shitty.
Well,
granted, you make fair. You had fair reasons, but you're saying what he's gonna do, not what he's done.
All right, that's fair.
Tyson. He looked shitty last year.
When he has Giannis and Chris Middleton,
you'll
see.
Yeah, we'll see. No, I gave you that. I gave you that. And
year?
if he goes crazy and has his, all world performances, then hey, the list is fluid. Like my boy Stephen A. say, it's fluid. You know what I'm saying? Shit changes.
Bro, they're the same tier, no cap. This is a non-conversation, to be honest.
They same tier. I didn't argue that Dame. I said you can make a conversation for Dame if you want to say Lillard is this and that. That's fine, but don't just sit up here and say, "Oh, damn it, he's clearly better than Booker."
It's Tatum in
the better passer.
Why not?
Well, let's do this.
Dame is a better passer, playmaker, shot creator, 3-point shooter. I think Dame is better than all.
What are we doing? Like, what are you talking about?
Creator?
Oh,
yes, he's a better scorer.
Where is Jason Tatum in this conversation? I'm curious.
Oh my God!
Oh, look at this shit, bro. After 2 series, my nigga, 12 games.
So watch this,
Y'all killing me, bro. That's saying Dame is just like that.
Real talk. Let me give you some facts. Like you gave me some facts, right?
Give him some facts, Doug.
Damian Lillard last season, 32 points a game, 7 assists on 46 and 37 from the field, right? Devin Booker
from three.
37 from 3. My bad. Yeah. Devin Booker last year, 32 points a game. Oh no, my bad. 27.8.
Yeah.
5 assists, 49 from the field, 35 from 3, right?
He think he cooking right now.
The last time Dame was in the postseason, with him being the number 1 guy, 34 points a game, 10 assists, and 44 from 3, and 46 from the field.
Tyson, he was shitty.
And against that same Nuggets crew, where Devin Booker had Chris Paul next to him, 25 points a game on 48 from the field, and 30 from 3. I'm just saying, this is not me trying to put no narratives. I'm just giving you the facts.
Okay, just giving you the facts. I think Dame is about to look crazy.
When I did that with KD and Devin Booker, I was doing that because they're on the same team.
Dame is about to look crazy with Giannis and Chris Middleton next to him.
I think he's gonna have a good year. I don't disagree.
Okay, with all this Dame hype, where is the expectation for Dame to be ranked? Like, is he over?
Like a top 10
I got him top 15. I got him top 12.
I have him back in the top 10 conversations.
Top 10
good. You can say that. You can say
that. 1 spot above Booker. Is that?
And Devin Booker's not 11. Devin Booker's not top 12.
I don't have Booker.
I don't have Devin Booker top 12. I don't.
Shay's better. I think Jimmy Butler's better. I am not as high on Devin Booker as they are. I'm not. I'm just not.
I'm high on Shay. I like Shay. I think Shay's gonna have a great year. Yeah, for sure.
Damian Lillard and Anthony Davis. Who you think is gonna be better?
I was the only one on
I think over Booker or just the
Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard, AD.
This year,
I think AD gonna be better.
I think AD gonna be better.
Jimmy Butler.
I think Dame would be better than Jimmy.
Dame be better than
LeBron James.
I think Dame might be better than LeBron this year as well.
LeBron is iffy. I don't know.
I got Dame though.
Kevin Durant.
I hope KD's better.
KD should be better.
I hope he's better. Hey,
KD
man, I
should
hope
be
he's
better.
I hope he's better, boy. He better.
Okay, last one.
KD kind of falling off to me a little bit. He I mean, he's gonna have great games. He's gonna have a good year.
One
KD told us he can
But
get. KD told
in
us
the
he can get
playoffs
anything he
again,
wanted,
I
man.
think he possibly can get clamped.
That paint was crowded though, Lo.
KD told me. KD told me
this
he can get
mid-range
anything he
layup
want,
stuff
man.
is cooked, bro.
You said it's a layup, bro. It didn't look
He
like
said
no
he
layups
was-
to me, my
He
man.
was
I ain't
layup
gonna
slap the
lie.
other night again, man.
Yeah,
Damn,
that
I don't know.
Yeah, them wasn't no
That was
layups.
so
That boy missing a lot of layups, my
There's a
boy.
lot of layups, man. A lot of layups.
That's not it, bro.
Oh wow.
But you know what is it? You know what is it? Derek Lively, bro. He liked that, man.
Oh my
This
god.
dude out
Here we
here.
Hold on. Wait.
Struggle with the Spurs.
Let me get
Get
some.
the fuck
Let me
out
get
of
some
Don't
more
disrespect
super
him.
chat. Let me get some more. The Spurs are going to be a really good team. Drink more water. Real talk was still think AD a better scorer than SGA.
I never said he was. No, it's
Giannis.
Giannis?
I never said he was.
That was KB.
Yeah, thank you though.
Zen Master with membership. Appreciate you. Trae is not a number one.
Agreed.
I
Dude,
agree.
Dude's got rusty mattress springs for vocal cords from Teddy Hart. LDN Hoops. They're both in the 5 to 10 range for me. Tatum is better than KD in my opinion too. Regardless of the help JT has had and does have, Jokic, Giannis, Curry, Luka, Tatum is my 5.
Yeah, I'm not even entertaining Tatum KD combos no more. That nigga clears.
Dub said KD is one if healthy. He's lying. I said he's top 5.
You said he's one. I remember you saying that.
I don't
think
think
that was
he's
last
top
year.
5
though.
no more.
Not at this point.
How you feel about Clay, though?
Oh boy. Well, I said Clay hasn't been the same.
Yeah, he's good.
No, it's bad,
He's
bro.
good.
Not gonna lie.
That game
Player's
was
bad.
nasty to watch.
That was terrible.
That game was nasty to watch on both sides. I was like, bro,
I hope he finds it gets a little better. I don't think he's gonna
Nah, it
never
might
be
be
old,
him,
Clay,
bro.
but
It's-
he's bad right
Injuries
now.
have
Bro. He's
robbed
like
him,
bad.
honestly.
Clay about to have
Put
the best
Moody in,
season of
put
his
motherfucking
career.
Kaminga in, get him out the
Moses
start
Moody.
lineup. Bad.
Hey,
Also,
Moses
Chris
Moody.
Paul, Jesus Christ, boy.
Chris Paul, Steph Curry.
Chris Paul was moving like me out there.
Chris Paul,
Yeah,
Steph
that team is a little washed, bro. I
They
ain't
got
gonna
a
lie.
team with a bunch of wash motherfuckers except Curry. That's why I feel bad for Curry this year. He's gonna have to do so much.
Yeah,
He's
he's
gonna have to
be
do
a,
so much.
But just
Back
start
Chucker.
trade Steph propaganda.
he might put up Trae Young numbers.
But Lo, let me ask you this, Lo: if Stephen Curry has a down year, would you think that that's really who Stephen Curry is, or you think he's just having a down year?
If he's got a down year because he can't generate enough like space between him and his defender, then that probably is who he is because he's been struggling with that for the past 2 to 3 years. You didn't think I was going to answer that way, did you? Exactly.
No, I didn't. You ho.
I need that same energy. I need that same energy for KD though.
Hey, I do. I keep it, but Dub just think that 2021 about to happen again for KD. I don't know why you think that's about to happen again.
Oh no, I
Devin Booker's the same. Devin Booker's the same tier as Donovan Mitchell.
If I keep seeing KD like this, I'm thinking the time's passing. What year is he? He's in year 17, right? He's in year 17.
Yes, bro.
Yeah,
It's
crazy.
It's catching up to him, bro.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah, he had a whole off season with me in his ear, and he came out shooting that shit, bro. Come on, bro.
Dude, that was disgusting.
Yo, low.
That was
Tell KD to lock in, man. Tell KD to lock in.
I guess
wait,
I
you
need
was
to
in
go
the
back
league?
in space and tell this nigga to lock the fuck in, man. Because Jesus Christ, boy.
Is it fair to say? My fault, Dub. Is it fair to say that Donovan Mitchell and D Booker's on the same tier?
I think they're in the same tier. I don't know why
Look at the
people-
silence. Look at the silence.
I don't understand. I don't understand why people don't think they're in the same tier anymore. This
They're in the same
recency
tier.
bias, this recency bias is so bad because I remember a point
So
in
does
time
that
where
mean D Mitch is in Dame's tier?
they're
I
all
don't
like.
I never put them niggas in the same tier.
I think Dave is better
Y'all
than
think
both of
Damian
them,
Lillard is a tier above Devin Booker? Really?
Yes, nigga. Yes. 100%.
Niggas be sleeping with
Okay.
Mitch.
All right. I mean, hey, yeah, that's your opinion, man. I ain't going.
We all see it. D-Book,
But Dame is just on a tier above him. What's so wrong about
He's
that?
just one tier.
I'm not saying. I mean, to me, it's not. But that's fine. Y'all have it that way. That's cool.
But like offensively, he's better than both of them at like literally
Yeah,
everything.
Dame is better offensively than both of them. If you want to say because
At
of the
everything,
lack of-
he's better in the mid range than Devin Booker.
Mid, no.
Mid-range, there we go. I'll give you that.
But
everything else,
if you want to talk about
Dame
like
is not better
because
at the rim than Devin Booker.
What's that?
You like you niggas are just
Man, they
Mars been quiet. Mars, who you got, Mars?
This year he will be with Giannis out there.
Devin Booker, but I think they're probably in the same tier.
Yeah, there's.
You think they're same tier?
This year with Giannis, he'll be great at the rim. I promise you that.
Well,
man,
if KD makes his layups, then Devin Booker too. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. If we acknowledge that D Mitch and Devin Booker's in the same tier, I don't ever recall having a conversation of who's better, KD or D Mitch. That's the point.
Well, I don't.
That's
think
them. That's them.
Donovan Mitchell is not in the tier of Dame, in my.
I don't know more.
Yeah,
last year, Dame was 67% at the basket.
This extreme disrespect. Dude.
Was he?
So disrespectful.
Yeah, he was 67 at the basket last year.
Dame.
I don't know how many attempts.
Yes, Dame was nice.
23% of his shots came at the basket.
23%. That's decent.
That's good.
Yeah, that's decent.
It wasn't no 70, Mars. It wasn't 70, nigga.
What was Devin Booker at the rim?
Oh, let me see.
Let me hear 67.1. Let me hear it.
Oh, it was 70.
Get him, Mars.
I test.
They gonna hold you. That's
I
tough.
test prevail.
Oh, but 10%. Oh, he only got to the basket 15% of his shots.
Oh, he only got to the basket.
Oh,
the volume not there. The volume not there.
What's the difference in volume?
The volume not there.
What's the percentage?
10%.
Tyson was quick to ask me how many shots was at the rim. When it came to D-Book, he was like,
I won.
Only 15% of his shots at the rim? Nah, we not moving.
15% as Dame got 23, because he get to that mid range though. What's the mid range number?
The majority is.
Well, Devin Booker
mid range is Booker.
I'll give you mid range.
Right.
Mid range is crazy for Booker right now.
And post game. Devin Booker.
So what?
He's not better at the basket.
Better. That's what makes him the better scorer.
I ain't gonna hold you, but on long twos, both of them shoot
good.
On long twos, basically. Dame is like 44-45% on long twos.
That's good, very good.
Dame, D Book is closer to 50 to be fair, but no.
Come on, bro.
No, I'm still
every part of the court except the three.
D-Book's not better at the rim. Like
D-Book is not better at the rim. He's not.
If anything, they're on the same. If anything, they're on the same level. I'm going with Dame. I'm going with Dame.
It's still Dame.
How is it still Dame?
It's still Dame.
How?
Because he's a way better offensive player.
I'm sorry.
Way better.
How are you saying he's better offense? You just going off an eye test or?
I'm sorry. I got
both stats and eye test.
I'll be honest with you. Their mid-range shooting might actually be damn near the same. So
I got it right now.
Yeah, but
The percentages.
So now volume counts, man.
Watch this, right? If they want to care about volume, right?
Take shots at the rim. Dame doesn't go to the mid-range. It's like James Harden in Houston. Like, I'm sorry, 5% of his shots being from the mid-range is not moving.
Thank you.
It's not 5%.
It's not 5%.
It's not 5%.
What is it? What is it?
It's
like outside of 3 feet, like from like 4 feet to
I don't care about this 3 to 10. No, like 10
feet.
10 to the 3-point line.
I'll find out.
10 to 19
18 or something.
Yeah, they do have two different ranges for mid-range.
It's 100.
I'll find it.
What's 10 to 19?
How
many shots are from there?
I'll find
That's 104. That's 100. That's 100 and looks like 4 shots right there.
But he's
divide that by 1200.
Long story short, though, I ain't gonna hold you. Long story short,
divide that by 1200 shots.
What's his name now? He definitely he shoot great from it. Dame. Even if you want to argue,
he just don't shoot.
Yeah, even if you want to argue a volume, that's fine. And I would still say that what's his name is better.
Book
D-Book is a better mid-range shooter, but nah, I didn't know Dame was even shooting like that from mid. I did not know he was shooting like that.
Oh, you're looking at it right now.
He just doesn't take it.
What is it?
Right now, I got it right here. From 10 to 14, 53.6. From 15 to 19, 56.3.
On what percentage of shots, Doug?
It's 56 at 56 attempts at 10 to 14 and 48 attempts at 15 to 19. That's going to be 104. And if you do what's 104 divided
on
by
Basketball
12,
Reference, it tells you, bro.
I don't know how to look. I don't know how to.
It tells you the percentage.
Percentage
the
of
shots
what?
from the mid.
Percentage of shots. Yeah, it says it.
Yeah,
Where the
percentage
fuck
of
does it
shots.
say that?
Yeah, D-Book's better in every part of the court. So
that's what I'm saying,
scorer.
man. These cats be up here.
It's 104 out of
Besides the
58
three,
games.
excuse
Dame
me.
took like 2 shots a game from there. That's what it is. Dame took like 2 shots a game.
That's not moving me, bro.
That's not moving.
See, I caught on to Real Talk's propaganda. I keep forgetting Real Talk is a Kobe faithful, and I keep forgetting he's going to always defend. Besides Giannis, he's always going to defend the Kobe disciples, like the Tatums and Devin Bookers. I get it. Real Talk.
Or they're just really good at basketball. You know, I don't know.
I'll be honest with you.
Nah, you don't defend Giannis. Giannis is a Kobe disciple.
I don't consider it defending a Kobe disciple to say Devin Booker is better at the rim than Damian Lillard.
Right.
Last year,
last
year, again, the
add
volume
agenda to me, Mars.
on NBA.com, the volume isn't close. I don't make it seem like it's close. It's actually damn near 3 times more for D-Book mid-range shooting, but Dame as a mid-range shooter shot 50% from mid last year. And then what's his name? D-Book shot also about 50%. He shot 50% from mid as well.
50% on 3 times the volume, bro.
Sounds like a gap. Sounds like a gap.
No, and that's I'm not. But there's also like 100+ shot attempt gap at the rim as well.
At the rim as well.
And that's Dame.
All right,
3 times.
Fine. Don't worry about it.
It's not 3 times.
Yeah,
and in the three ball, I know Dame clears, but it's not astronomical, is it?
No, we accept.
No, I'm not.
No, he's a better 3-point shooter, no question. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying Dame is a top game, post up game.
I'll be honest with you. Now, Dame, in my opinion, there is a gap with 3-point shooting because not only is the volume there, but also like the shot selection and his ability to get his shot off.
It's a gap.
It's a gap. It's a gap.
We all accept the 3. That's why I think Dame is still a better offensive player
because of the 3 ball. Yeah. And I'm not gonna slip here and pull your teeth on that, but to say that Dame just clears, bro, is nasty to me.
But more,
a whole different tier.
Yeah, different tier.
Definitely gonna figure out when he playing with Giannis and Chris Middleton.
Scoring is a very valid conversation because Damian.
Yeah, I mean, low and unstarted.
I'm not moved by light skinned Reggie Miller, man.
About
that is nasty.
That's nasty.
I'm not moved by Reggie Miller in the Suns jersey, D-Book, man. I'm not moved by that.
Let me know when Booker drops 70 in the win.
Let me know when Booker starts really creating his own shot because when Booker
was 30 with the antics today, bro.
I've been nasty, nigga.
Jalen Green didn't play, buddy.
When Booker put the ball on the floor and he start really trying to get in his bag, it don't look the same. But you know it is what it is.
No, Dame is a better ball handler. I give you that. He's a better ball handler. A slightly better playmaker, but.
No, it's not slightly.
It's not slightly, bro. It's not slightly.
Yeah. Dame is not making plays like that, bro.
Booker is closing that gap this year. Not gonna lie, he's closing that gap this year.
No, he could. I said at the beginning, he
like
could.
Trae and Luka and Harden. Nah, Damon is not like that. Like that, he's not on that level. Come on now.
Tyson, all we saying just he's next to D Mitch. That's all we saying. He's right next to D Mitch. That's all we saying.
I want to put Dame in that same category then. That's what I'm saying.
On catch and shoot threes last year, Devin Booker shot 43%. And on one dribble threes last year, he shot 37%, which is roughly about 3 of his shot attempts. When Devin Booker took 2 or more dribbles from behind the arc, he plummeted to sub 30% from 3.
We know there's a 3-point gap. We know it. Like we don't have to.
Yeah. He's not a 3-point shot creator. Nobody's saying that.
3 has always been questionable to me.
But he can hella create in that mid-range game though.
Okay.
Hey man.
Let's get to the
analytics. Say we need the 3s, man.
It's 2023, man. It wouldn't sound.
Yeah, we talking about mid-range in 2023. Like, okay.
Yeah, I know. Y'all move by middies.
We don't get into that rim. Crazy. If we don't get into that rim, like what we doing?
Exactly, man.
I can't believe
the mid-range is coming back, baby. Shea
is coming back in that first round exit.
Shea.
You see what Tatum was doing yesterday? He getting to the midi.
You guys ever with mid-range mafia now?
Ain't no one winning shooting mid-range, man.
Mid-range mafia.
Super chats. Y'all hate KD OD. What the F?
It's just the truth.
We're just telling you how it is.
Being honest.
Boss, can you end the show for me? Can you end the show for me? I gotta go.
Low can end the show for you.
I'm about to bounce too. I'm about to bounce.
Yeah, we were about to bounce.
Go ahead.
We all
Mike says, I'm happy Dub getting this slander because he lied about Gabe Vincent not playing well because of LeBron ball.
That's funny.
He blamed it on LeBron. That was nasty.
I got to troll a little bit, man.
Katie better than LeBron.
Yeah, that's a lie.
Been better for 6 years, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't know about 6, Mars. I don't know about 6.
How do you get rid of the super chats once I click them?
You just get rid of the star. So
get rid of bet say less. I didn't know that. I thought Katie was the best player. Wait,
plug and play
player ever.
Right, all that continuity.
He's still pretty good.
Even the plug needs continuity, man. I don't know what to tell you.
That is true, actually. Hey, Dub, if the Hawks had prime Doc Rivers running point instead of Trae Young, would they be a better team? I don't think he would agree with that.
No,
because Doc Rivers better than Russell Westbrook.
What?
Yeah.
He said Doc Rivers 2011. I think he said 2011 Westbrook.
He said prime Doc Rivers is better than year 3 Westbrook.
Is that a crazy take?
I don't know. Dub
wasn't watching the 89 Hawks.
Dub probably does not think Harden is efficient. Just FYI.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
There was a time Dub was pushing Murray over Trae.
DeJounte, by the way.
Oh, I assume
Jamal.
No, it sounds like Dub is flip flopping a lot with Trae. Not gonna lie, that's what it sounds like.
Question for question for the fellas: when this Philly things plays out, and assuming Embiid eventually asks out, should Daryl Morey be fired? I think no. I don't think he should be fired. But I know why people think he wants to be fired. But no. I don't think he should be fired.
If they lose Embiid, he got to go.
Does he though? Because it's not like you created a bad team, right?
Unless they get something hella in return for him.
I just saw that 5 minutes ago too.
Hey, who says no?
Look at these Laker fans already in panic mode trying to
No.
Does Lowe know he's muted?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Why did I just mute? What the hell? All right, anyway, one already thing about Denver versus Laker game is Denver's defense. They play extremely well as one unit and are on a string, which they did, to be fair. Jokic did not. Jokic do need to at the very least contest at the rim. He just watches.
That's why he's trying to pick up another foul. That's why.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I think he was in foul trouble in that first half. I think people are forgetting that. But
I don't know why teams don't exploit that more. Like, why don't
because he does a good job of not fouling after that.
I know he does a good job of not fouling, but he's not contesting hardly either. And I don't think teams exploit that enough for some reason. I don't know why. I just see him like this dude is not even contesting. Get to the bucket, but it don't happen. So credit to the Denver defense for allowing.
Payne Watson, by the way. Payne Watson.
Well, ain't gotta worry about it.
Yeah, Payne Watson was really good.
Payne Watson gonna get some love this year.
Good defender. Trash offense.
LeBron's roster got flipped mid-season, and he made the Western Conference Finals. There's levels to this, man.
He ain't need continuity, right? Best friend. I ain't trying to hear that. We can end the show now if everyone wants to go.
As long as we can recognize Derek Lively's like that. We all recognize.
I mean, I was high on Derek Lively coming in. I still think he's not going to be very consistent. If you're relying on heavy Derek Lively minutes, probably in a bad spot.
But that interior defense with him on the court is pretty good.
Hey, relax. It's one game. Relax.
What do you expect him to not do in the next game? All he has to do is put his hands up in the paint. Like, what are we talking about?
If it was that simple, James Wiseman wouldn't be.
That's what you think he has to do?
I feel like Lively does have good instincts to know when to kind of put his hands up in the interior. And the Mavs played better defense than I've seen in a long time, despite the Spurs making a lot of crazy shots. Shout out Devin Vassell. He might be like that. Vassell might be like that, bro.
He's been like that.
Crazy shot. I didn't know he was like that, bro.
Yeah,
because
you didn't watch
crazy
Spurs,
contested mid-range shots. I didn't watch the Spurs.
You don't see what number Devin Vassell got on his back?
24.
You never knew we trying to be. You knew we trying to be. What are we talking about?
Yo, Mars. Real quick question. If
you ask about Jalen Green, I'm leaving.
No. Listen, I want you to rank the young players, bro.
If Jalen Green is one of them, I'm leaving.
Is he not a young player?
I don't want to rank him. Ask me about him.
Yo, they were.
How you feel about Cade?
Man, they were disappointing.
Oh, Cade, Cade. I'm pushing Cade propaganda all year.
So you're pushing Cade propaganda.
Yep.
You're pushing
Jalen Green.
No, not Jalen Green.
Your boy Cole Anthony, Mars.
Yeah, that's my 6th man of the year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
what about Wagner?
Oh, pushing every player on the Orlando Magic.
Every player. So that's like 6 players. Okay.
Yeah, that's like 6.
Okay, that's 6 young players right there. You pushing Wemby. I've seen you push Wemby.
1000% pushing Wemby.
Nasty.
You pushing Chet.
By the way.
1000% pushing Chet.
Pushing Chet. Okay. That's
You gotta
another young
push
player. Okay. So it seems like you're pushing like damn near 10 young players before we can get to Jalen Green. That's crazy, bro.
All right, man. Looking at the show. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Man.
How you feel about Scoot? You think Scoot is what he showed, or you think he's gonna be better?
No, it's gonna take him a while. That team, Chauncey Billups is a really bad coach. It didn't dawn on me until I watched that game last night. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is.
It was ugly.
Blazers fans have been
I didn't watch the whole game, but from what I saw,
it was bad. They were playing both Russ and Zubac on the court, and they still weren't like shrinking the floor.
Russ and Zubac was killing.
No, but what I'm saying is they were killing, but they didn't shrink the floor.
No, right. I agree with you. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you.
Like the fact that they didn't shrink the floor with 2 non-floor spaces. I'm like, bro, what are you doing, bro? What are we doing?
Hey, man, if the Clippers stay healthy.
Okay, he's trolling.
You say that every year, bro. That's the every year, pre-year.
You know that yourself, bro.
Hey, man, Clippers.
Every year. Man, the Clippers this year, bro, if they stay healthy, shit. You see that roster? Shit. Come on.
See those 5 minutes they play together?
I mean, it's the truth, though. I mean, at the end of the day, it is.
It is true. The roster is nice.
I will say that being a point guard, being a rookie point guard, is probably the hardest position you can be coming in as a rookie in the NBA. So it definitely is going to be tough on Scoop. The whole thing on the panel saying that he's a bust already is kind of nasty.
No, that's crazy. After one game, that's crazy. Take time, especially like you said, at the point guard, it takes time. How'd you feel about Wemby's performance, Lo?
He looks fine. He like a 7'3" Trevor Ariza. I like that.
He looked lost out there the first half. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He looked lost on offense.
The fouls certainly didn't help him getting.
The fouls didn't help, but I'm just saying when he's on the floor and the physicality looks like it's gonna be a little bit of a problem.
A little bit.
I'm seeing him getting bumped, and he's like taking 3, like jumping 3 feet. Like he's getting moved a little easier than I thought. So we gonna see though. I think he's gonna make adjustments and learn to get his footing. It's his first game. I'm not, making big proclamations off of one game, but he got a ways to go though. I think
he didn't feel comfortable posting up Kyrie.
What's that?
He didn't feel comfortable posting up Kyrie.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So I agree, but it ain't a little bit. That's probably the biggest problem is that his strength is his conditioning, his core. Right. I don't know how, but they were using him like he was Trevor Ariza though, 6'3" Trevor Ariza. He's just 3-and-D out there.
He does want to play in the perimeter a lot, but at the same time, he can shoot over everybody. So it's like,
does he want to, or does he not have the ability to be more like we saying?
That's a good question.
No, I agree to that.
I think it's the latter. I think it's the latter.
Dominate but there are times with the Spurs, I saw it plenty, that he was on the box near the paint and they just weren't throwing the ball. It's just like easy.
Yeah, that too.
That third quarter, especially, that was bad.
So that was another thing I've noticed that he's gonna need a point guard. Like he's gonna need a playmaker, a table setter, somebody that can kind of get him easy looks. Because when he does post up, he's gonna need him in the proper position because he's not gonna be able to back down to get the positioning. When he gets the position, he's gonna need somebody to get him and he can immediately make his move. Because he's not the player to fight for positioning, and then once he gets it, stand his ground, get the ball, and then make the move. He's not that
he did good in a play, like in the fourth quarter. He got on a fast break and got position and turned around for easy dunk and one, like stuff like that. Yeah, he'll be fine at. But the half court offense, him posting up guys that are his size, or and stronger, is going to be tough.
With Derek Lively is what they need to do with Wemby. That is
he'll most likely end up as a dirt type in the post, like not really fighting for position, but fighting for a spot.
They might be scared to use him like Derek Lively because they're maybe scared that he's hurt himself really, really quickly for Wemby. I think the way that they're using him is to trying not to hurt him. You know what I mean?
But Dirk in the early stage of his career was running up and down the floor, face up game as well.
Yeah,
Dirk really wasn't posting.
His size should be at the rim though most of the time.
But people said the same thing about Dirk though. People were saying that Dirk should be posting up at the rim as well. but he was running the floor. He just developed
coming off pin downs and floppies and shit.
Yeah, more positioning rather than post up low block. It was way more. I'm getting myself at the elbow, closer
Face
to the
up.
wing, post up, face up like that, rather than I'm on the low block fighting for positioning. And once I got it, I can hold my ground. Yeah, that's what he's probably going to.
How do you all feel about the lineups with Zach Collins and Wemby, especially when Zach Collins is playing the center position and Wemby's obviously trying to play help side, but he's all the way at the 3-point line. How do we feel about this?
Well, he was playing help side because they had Grant Williams. He had no other choice but to be stretched out to the.
No, that's what I'm saying. Do we think he should be playing against the fives, or do we want him?
Well, if he was playing against the five, they were going to get him in pick and roll sets and then have him try to defend in space. Which I don't know. To be fair, what you're asking, I don't really know which one he's better at. I'm certainly not trying that against Luka and Kyrie for sure. Game one. I'm not trying to figure out. Well, to be fair, also Kyrie had a switch. And instead of getting to the rim, Kyrie decided to dribble, sidestep for the game winner.
When we talk about Wemby,
maybe Wemby can defend in space because Kyrie.
I think he can defend in space a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He's going to work on.
That's another player we know. We're going to have a real conversation about.
Yeah.
I know. Mark got to end
Kyrie was just being passive.
Is it crazy to call Devin Booker top 10?
Buddy, are you from France?
I know I'm from Belgium. I speak more or less.
There's a $50 super chat. Wait, what?
Read the $50.
I'm about to say.
No. Dub read that at the start of the show about the All Stars. Yeah, Dub read that at the start of the show. Yeah, Teddy, that super chat got read at the start of the show. We spoke about it.
All right, man. We'll catch y'all next time. When we're streaming again. When y'all streaming again?
Hello, I had a question for you.
Tomorrow, same time tomorrow.
What's the question? Real quick.
Yo, man, when you're going back to the panel, I saw your input is.
Lowe's not gonna be on the panel, but he's gonna be on King of the Court this weekend, man. He's on
this weekend.
Team.
Yeah, he's on Fluid's team.
Oh no,
you got drafted. Yeah, you got drafted.
No, I already declined it, so it's fine. All right, I'll catch y'all later, man. Peace.
Okay, ciao.
Peace.